We're playing God of War.
More like free crap.
Is everybody here who wants to start?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let me get tuned in.
Oh yeah, that should be a thing.
Start streaming.
Oh god, I forgot your username on Twitch is just like...
Gogglebop blog.
Yeah, because Gogglebop was miraculously already taken.
Beautiful.
Oh, is that a miracle? Is that a miracle for us?
It is a miracle.
The miracle for
No.
the other Gogglebob.
No, now he risks being conflated with this asshole.
Well, I'm glad that we're playing a game of quality like Shovel Knight instead of, you know, like some bad Kickstarter game. Because we all know Kickstarter only makes bad games, like Shovel Knight.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I'm so witty.
Yeah.
I just keep thinking about that, about the Kickstarter, like everybody railing on Kickstarter whenever Shovel Knight pops. It's just like, oh right. Or it's just like the...
Say something, Bob?
Say something?
Something.
I can talk more. I don't feel like talking more, but I can talk more.
Okay,
I have a
sound
question
levels
for
are
you,
good.
Bob.
Okay.
Thank you, Morning Song, for biting that bullet for us.
Okay, so...
And that's why I need Bob to talk specifically, so that I can compare his voice to the rest of ours.
Last week, we played on the Nintendo Switch, but guess what? I got just as far as I did last week, but on a different video game system, so I can do this.
Dang, I can't believe that we're finally seeing you play on the 3DS as God intended.
Were you brain damaged?
It's a 3DO.
What system is this?
You'll find out in a moment.
Is it
No, it's
PC?
PS5. He's about to fight Kratos.
You did say it was God of War.
I said something about God of War, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it is PS5.
Is that... Oh, it actually is a thing. Okay.
Yes.
It is indescribable how fucking lame Kratos is.
I mean, yeah.
I really like his little character portrait there because he was so grumpy in it.
Yeah, maximum grumpy
but
without
it's done in
question.
the Shovel Knight art style, which is extremely silly. So it just looks so stupid. I love it.
Honestly, it's not that much different from the PS 2 and 3 games.
Yeah.
Like his grumpy face is just pretty damn accurate.
I feel like
I will
Kratos
say,
is
as much of a
when he's
loser
kind of
Kratos
making
is,
fun of.
this looks like a really great boss. Like this looks like a kick-ass boss.
Yeah, I'm like
yeah,
deliberately
he's got
going slowly.
tiger knee.
Yeah, because like these are like good animations, tough but fair. Yeah, this kind of rules.
Wait, are you telling me Shovel Knight has like quality?
No,
No
try
one
it.
would have ever guessed, but yeah.
We all actually believe that Shovel Knight sucks, myself especially.
Oh.
Bye, I'm the damnable Shovel Knight.
I'm gonna
do think-
briefly just talk a little extra shit about God of War and how
Please do.
incredibly, like, just because, like, for a few years there, especially, Sony just, like, any time that there was anything that someone asked them for a character for, that you can have Kratos, use Kratos. But they always had, like, insane, like, requirements about how he would be portrayed. There's never been anything lamer and funnier to me than the point in where they had to give him he was the only character in Mortal Kombat 9 that had a non-standard waiting to get a fatality done to you animation, because everyone else like begs for their life or whatever, and Sony got mad when they saw that and said no.
Look at that little frown he's got. He's so fucking funny.
He calls me
Look
the
at that
ghost of
little
shovels.
They said no.
That's pretty good.
He is a tough boy. He has to be like grimly determined in the face of being cartoonishly exploded by Quan Chi.
He's living in 80s.
Honestly, like, I don't know, like, my gold standard for that sort of shit is Sephiroth in Smash Ultimate, where, like, everybody else has, like, the most, like, fucking ridiculous smashed into the screen animations, and for Sephiroth, it was very obvious, like, Square gave them a note, you are not allowed to make him look stupider than everyone else. So like every single one of those, his face is turned away from the camera, so you can't see him like, you know, just getting absolutely bodied.
Which like none of these people understand like the benefits of crossover.
The appeal of the
benefits of
crossover?
crossovers is you get to put your characters in situations they were never meant for, where they can be complete goofballs.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Kratos needs to talk with wavy text, and
I'm not saying that like I necessarily want Kratos to like act out of character per se. I want him put in situations that force out of character reactions, or extremely in character reactions, actually.
I do like how the armor you got as a reward is just fitting for a God of War.
Yes.
Extra orb range.
The other
What
like
about-
extremely funny thing I think about Kratos all the time is the time Fanboy showed me one of the God of War games he hated slightly less. I think it was the PSP one.
Yeah, I think it was Chain of Olympus.
Yeah, that one. And like, because Kratos is a manly, tough boy, he has to strain his muscles when doing everything, including open treasure chests. There's like a 2-second animation. And I stared at that and was like, you know, in Breath of the Wild, Link just kicks that shit open.
The best part is a 2-second quick time event.
Yeah, you have to hammer that button or else he won't successfully open the treasure.
See, that just makes him sound like such a fucking loser to me.
Because he is!
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
it's like when you fail a section in the "You're My Inspiration" song of Elite Beat Agents.
Oh,
And now this
that's legal.
child's gonna have a rough life.
Yeah, because like Link in Breath of the Wild, I mean, like, I dislike the word twink because it's so overused. People call fucking anything a twink, but that there's a twink.
Yeah, Link is the archetypal twin.
What are you guys
There's
watching?
a reason his name rhymes.
Shovel Knight. It's on-
Shovel Knight.
It's on Juggle on the page.
But yeah, I do appreciate that in an era of overly animated, like, random nonsense, the game's always just like, just kick it. You got the apple, okay? You didn't have to, like...
Have a fun animation if he's stupid enough to not be brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, it's great.
You got the apple.
I mean, especially funny if like Zelda pioneered like a treasure chest taking too long, and then was one of the first to kill it.
That being said, I do respect, like, you know, the effort in animation. Like, a game that tries to go for vibes of, like, overly animated sometimes, but it's not every game needs to do it.
Yeah, honestly, like a lot of my statements should be contextualized in the fact that God of War is unvarnished dog shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
I haven't played it long enough to even have an opinion about God of War.
I felt that like when I had only played a demo, and then I played like 3 of them in a row, and they were like, it was astonishing how bad as character action games they were. Like genuinely, like truly amateur hour shit.
I played 1 and 2, gave up on 3.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are extraordinarily bad for different reasons. 2 is a better game than 1, which means it's like a 6. But 1 is a more interesting video game because it is the most divorced game. Like, just indescribably divorced, and like, to the point where even David Jaffe eventually noticed that he had just made a game about his divorce.
Lord.
Like there is a point, like the game with like him being like, I need to do this in order to like get back in Sony's good books after like several projects fell apart. And there is a point in that game where it's just like the architect of the big puzzle temple you're in, it's like, my wife doesn't understand that if I don't do this, I will never please the gods. She's complaining that I'm never home.
I feel like if you haven't figured out what's going on, that by that point, that's a you problem. Like,
He had not figured out that that's what he was doing.
Oh my god, if only my bitch wife hadn't made me divorced. Then she'd still be my bitch wife, who I hate.
I didn't figure it out, but that's probably because I was playing in high school, so...
Also, you would have to sit there and actually read all of the text in a God of War video.
I was going to say,
God
like,
of
the thing
War.
is, it's like, it's cute additional text when you're playing the game, but by and large, it's like, okay, moving on, buddy. Like, I don't need to know what this
Like,
guy's
buddy.
thinking at all times.
I do remember Jeff
shit.
bemoaning the fact that the Medusa had nipples, but the Giants didn't have wieners. It's like, dang,
Yes,
sorry,
they were not
guys.
allowed to put. They were not allowed to put dicks on the Giants. They had to cut those at the last minute.
Cut
Got those.
Yeah.
At the last minute. Yeah, I have seen that there's
Heyo.
production art with the dicks, which is kind of funny.
Now I'm imagining like Monty Python doing that as a bit in one of their in like a Terry Gilliam movie, and there's just this shot where like in the background these humongous latex foreskins just falling from the sky. Is that
Like,
not the most
instead of,
Terry
like,
Gilliam?
foot.
Is that
That's
not
an extremely
incredible Terry Gilliam? Like, yeah, jeez.
This is just a cutscene from Meaning of Life.
Probably.
The other thing that's incredible when you finish that game, you get like a giant set of like here's some of the game's production, and like you get unnerving amounts of evidence that like Jaffe's big idea was like, what if a man would be angry? So like the original intention for the combat system was you would press buttons and you would press the one attack button, and your character was so angry that you couldn't really control him, so he would just do whatever.
Which is still kind of accurate to the game.
Like, he does specific things. Like, he always does specific things. It just doesn't super matter because the game's not really, like, the combat in the game is not interesting enough to matter what he's doing.
I mean, like, that's...
God.
Oh, hold on.
Sorry, I'm being reminded of one of the greatest posts in the history of social media, where a former SEAL Team 6 guy posted to a bunch of teenage guys, quote, "You're not men, you're boys. If there was no social media, you would be my concubines."
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my god.
I remember that, yeah.
It's like, I am a sailor, and I am threatening to plunder your boy hole. And I just... He's not helping the
Not
Navy
meeting
with
the
the
allegations.
allegations. That's all I'm saying.
Didn't he like have like cannibalism thing he said at one point?
Oh yeah, no. Someone posted, "I'm telling you exactly what betas like you will be used for: sex and food, mostly food." Like, he just can't stop telling people he's going to fuck them.
Wait,
No, I'm sorry. Specifically men, specifically young men. He cannot stop posting about penetrating.
I'm sorry, can we take a step back here?
We can.
Just
Please.
like betas like you. The entire thing about that though is that betas never get sex, and this man is saying they'll get sex
You're
constantly.
gonna get me.
Yes, no, that's right.
Not a bet.
That's right. These betas will be getting their cheeks clapped like it is some sort of holiday. They will be nutting like a goddamn peanut farm.
And then we will all email the Dilbert man to let them know.
That's right. That's
We
right.
can't do that anymore.
Everybody make sure. Like I know we no longer can read them, but I feel like it's important we keep tradition alive.
Yeah, no, exactly. This is absolute truth. This will be one of the cultural touchstones that survives the coming dark age.
It's gonna be part of the talk.
emailing
that every man
Scott
must-
Adams' old email address whenever you're
Yeah.
not.
I do.
Yeah, it's gonna be like part of the talk that you give to your child when they like hit puberty. It's like, son, I know this is an awkward stage in your life. There's someone you do have to tell every time. I don't want to know about it. Don't tell me.
I don't want to know about it. But
every
you have a
time
duty.
you do, you go ahead and you email dilbertcartoonist@gmail.com.
And you tell him how good it was.
Yeah.
It's like a secular prayer.
You will not be able to hear him call you a good boy, but know that he would have.
Yeah,
Dad,
it runs
Dad,
on the same
you-
logic as writing a letter to
email the
Santa.
Dilbert artist?
Yeah.
Like, yes, son. Yes, I do.
Oh, you don't know how many of my email addresses are in that inbox. It's not even the same one.
When I met your mother.
You can, if you go through McGilbert guy's inbox, you can see you going from Yahoo to Gmail back to like some other thing after Google finally dies.
Yeah,
You've just got
like
a
eventually you
shitload
get
of
really
stuff
privacy
except
obsessed for a
Roblox
minute there.
address.
You have a Proton mail for like 6 months, and then you decide that's too irritating.
You got a mail.com one just because
Oh, yeah.
you needed a sock puppet from some site that like wouldn't let you do stuff unless you had an email.
I used to have an email account on cheese.com.
That's beautiful.
Like, I am so salty that they don't offer that anymore. 'Cause for a while it was mightyquinn@cheese.com.
Would you say that you're
That's
cheesed
pretty
off?
I gotta.
No, I wouldn't. Because I'm not
I
you,
would just-
Bob.
I would just love to get an old like .ne.jp email address back before they let Japan have .com. Like when everything was .ne.jp. It was.
I'm still holding out hope that one day I can get kickassanime.reviews.gov.
The government devalued as it is, perhaps.
I'm certain
I
at this
think
point I can get it for like $1.50.
In the
I
day
think
robot
we're about
communism
8
future,
months
everyone will
from,
have to work a job, but that's the only job we'll be posting.
I think we're about 8 months away from the FCC opening up .gov for sale. They're probably going to be very expensive because it's meant for personal cronies, but I think it will happen.
Almost certainly.
I'd be surprised if it hadn't already.
See, that's the thing though. Like once that occurs, I suddenly won't want it anymore. It won't be funny anymore. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, once it's not a hurdle to actually get it.
Yeah.
Also, it has to be like really, like it has to be like actually like $1.50 for it to be funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it might look around back then. It'll still be.
DilbertCartoonist.gov.
Oh, you're gonna make me cough 1 second.
I just like the idea of like suddenly becoming like a I am Spartacus, I am Scott Adams.
Listen, people need to know where they can send like mail when they've nutted and get out.
It's like trip reports, but it's not reports.
I feel like God, this is gonna be the worst thing I say all night. I feel like there is like an entire history. You can track the trajectory of Charlie Kirk's life in Scott Adams' inbox.
No, I don't think that's the worst thing.
Yeah, no, like I literally just said
Fairly
not.
benign.
I feel like we have.
You didn't even like use a callow like you didn't call getting a good sniper hit getting kirked. Which I think is great to
That's
be clear.
Fortnite's fine now.
I
We
mean,
don't
yeah,
even
we
say
can
a
make
pain in
that
the
happen.
neck anymore.
No, that's already Fortnite's fine.
What is Fortnite slang?
Getting Kirk.
Oh.
It's the new version of. It's the new version of unalived.
Oh.
I remember when Kirk was an intransitive
Oh God! Like, is quirked up white boy code of the sauce still a thing? Are we on verge of kirked up white boy? Nobody does. That's what makes it funny.
I think we actually passed that point because like if we're going by like
Probably.
new slang coming out, like you got 6-7, And if we're already there, then we've already passed the station where, like...
Okay, people like keep talking about 6, 7. Shut the fuck up. 6, 7 is fine.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying,
every
like...
group of kids made their own word for cool. That's why we called stuff slamming for a second in my youth.
Oh, it's slamming.
The bomb. There's so many. Every single like batch of children, not even generation, just batch of children has gone through like 5 of those things.
Yeah,
True.
That's cool, Daddy-o.
Okay, Chrome's just made the noise we all made the face of.
Thank you.
That's
Chrome,
not
for your
very
service.
6-7.
I had a 13-year-old asking if I knew about 6-7. Like, this was a number of months ago, and I was like, "No, but I know about Skibbity Toilet. Is that close enough?"
It is not.
Close enough.
Like, I know I'm old. Thank you.
Close enough is a relative statement.
It's like one batch. It's not a full generation behind, but it's like a batch of children behind.
Exactly.
Side note: as old as I am, I have a bunch
Just
of
go,
first
man.
I used an air fryer for the first time tonight, and I didn't burn the house down.
All right.
Yeah, congratulations.
I was really worried I'd need adult supervision, but clearly I am capable.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm capable of using an air fryer without burning the house down. That's all.
You're capable enough.
Fair. I was gonna say, I wouldn't go so far as to call you an adult.
I didn't say that
Let's
either.
not- yeah,
Okay,
let's not
okay.
throw insults.
Fair enough. I stand corrected.
Wow, are we just like making fun of Cass tonight? Did I miss a memo or something?
Kat started out by making fun of herself. Doesn't that count?
I have no idea, man. I'm tired.
So wait, what did you make with the air fryer?
I reheated some French fries.
That's like a meal.
That's perfectly cromulent use of an air fryer.
Yeah, that's fitting.
They were diner fries, so I was excited because the air fryer actually made them taste better. They were crispier than they originally were.
Hell yeah.
I believe that.
I'm really hoping
You're
Goggle
never
Pop-
gonna get that money back and survive.
I'm really hoping we can just watch like his total money amount just go lower and lower and lower, and those bags get less and less full as he fucks this up again and again and again.
Like reverse
Oh, it keeps happening!
Recover.
I forgot to get to enter your name in Shovel Knight.
Are the bags of money equivalent to the
Or like your safe file, I guess.
the range?
It-
No.
Well, it's more
No,
like your
it's money.
boners in Dark Souls.
That doesn't help me, but thank you.
Did you ever play Diablo 2?
Yes.
It's like the gold dropping in Diablo 2.
Oh, okay.
Like with your corpse. It's a corpse run.
Yeah.
Those were in vogue at the time.
Yeah, I remember how many
because
people
of
compared
stuff
Shovel Knight to
in the
Dark
series.
Souls, which is such a weird statement.
It really
Well,
was.
it's a mechanic that, like, I'm pretty sure they were directly inspired by Dark Souls.
Doubtful.
No, it almost assuredly was.
Yeah, it probably is, yeah. It's not, like, completely derivative, because it has the added thing of, like, you can block your checkpoints to, you know, have the corpse run be longer, but...
Yeah,
It's
like
not clay obscure levels of, you know, we're putting Dark Souls in a game that doesn't really fit Dark Souls, but it is a little bit Dark Souls.
Like the corpse run was in vogue because Dark Souls had very recently become very popular.
Yeah.
And
Was
so,
Shovel Knight 2012 or 2014?
it came out in 2014, but it actually was kickstarted in like 2013 or 2012.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's a Kickstarter game that came out on time?
Relatively speaking, yeah.
I mean, relatively speaking, in that, like, it was then 4 years of stretch goals.
I mean that's the inevitable. but like the stretch goals always introduce such horrendous scope creep.
Yep. I will say, I'm curious. Within Shovel Knight, what was the estimated release date, like on the Kickstarter page, anyways?
In Kickstarter, I don't think you're allowed to estimate a release date any further out than 2 years, which is why games are always certain to miss their estimate.
Which is why they must lie all the time.
Yeah, like people will point at it and look at how late it is, and it's like, I don't think anyone actually believed in that date.
There was a game I kickstarted recently that I couldn't see coming out the date they said it was, because they said it's like, oh, it's coming out next year, theoretically.
Yeah, if you're just trying to get money to like finish out your indie project, then yeah, like that, then that makes a certain degree of sense.
But if it's, say, make a 2D Metroidvania revival, and then get the stretch goal, make it 3D, and expect to come out anytime soon, not like 7 years later.
Add multiplayer!
Oh, I had that.
They did add multiplayer.
Yeah, whatever game I'm theorizing. Not any particular game.
That'd be silly.
Especially one that I'm relatively happy with, but it's still waiting for the physical PC version.
Still waiting for the 3DS version.
Was there actually a thing for that?
I will say that I'm making the joke at the expense of what, Mighty Number 9 never had its 3DS version?
Yeah, Mighty Number 9 never actually successfully released on 3DS and Vita. I don't know what that would have looked like. I don't think UE3 ever officially released for either platform.
Did you see the Mighty Number 9 box?
I did?
It's pretty good, because it doesn't actually fit any damn thing.
Yeah, it's just a box.
I mean, that you have to self-assemble, and once you do, it's like, it doesn't actually fit the pieces, the physical products of the box. It's supposed to go with it like a manual or anything.
Okay, so the estimated delivery date for Shovel Knight was September of 2013.
When did it come out?
2014.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not so bad.
That's not
No,
bad.
not at all. I'm just, like, I think, like, Kickstarter, my expectation of any given Kickstarter game is, usually it will release, it is 95% chance it's going to be delayed, and it'll probably be exactly what you want. Like, if you set your expectations pretty reasonable, you'll probably get something you'll like. If you decide to Kickstarter and you like the idea of it. I mean, like, I kickstarted, like...
But I've kickstarted 2 games, one of which was Mighty Number 9, the other of which was something called Legend of Ia that never came out.
I kickstarted the Ron Paul Revolution, baby.
I kickstarted Pillars of Eternity, what else? Bloodstained, which is not related to the game you just mentioned. Like, both of those did perfectly well.
Oh yeah, but
They
Bloodstained
got delayed, but
When you're
I
talking
kickstarted a
about
lot of board games, and those get delayed.
I was gonna say, when you're talking about your Kickstarter expectations, are you talking strictly about video games?
Both, honestly. Like, I expect delays, I expect products to be pretty much... Like, it just depends on, like, if you're expecting the moon and back, then that's a bad Kickstarter. That's, like, red flags, usually, but, like... If you see like a relatively reasonable budget for like a game that looks like, oh yeah, this looks like pretty cool, then yeah, it usually turns out okay.
Honestly, I didn't obviously actually donate to the Ron Paul 2012 Flash game.
Oh.
Thank God. No, but most of the Kickstarters I supported were like way back in the day, and they were all just rappers I liked who were like, hey, I would really like a couple dollars to rent the studio so I don't have to record in my bathroom.
how did that turn out?
You asked
no,
too
they're
much.
All of them,
exactly.
all of them made the album they wanted to make. So 100%.
Yeah. I guess here's a hot take. Like, Shenmue 3, right? Like, it's what it kind of what I expected it to be. Is that a weird thing to say? Like,
No,
No, it's what I expected it to be. I just felt there was always a mismatch between what Yu Suzuki wanted to make. Yeah, Yu Suzuki wanted to make, because Yu Suzuki wanted to make, oh, I'm just gonna make more Shenmue, and I think a lot of people who wanted to kickstart Shenmue 3 wanted to finish Shenmue.
Yeah.
ooh.
He wants
But
to
But
just
it's
keep
like
forever.
Yeah, how
I
many
think-
years
I
has it been at
secretly
that
think
point?
he wants to finish it, but like,
How many, what was that?
How many years between 2 and 3?
Approximately 18.
A while.
and it's hilarious because there's no way Shenmue 4 is ever getting made.
wasn't
Yeah,
he expecting 11 chapters?
So, it depends on when you asked him. Like, at various, like, as well as what constituted a chapter was very cool. At one point, so like, for example, Shenmue 1 is chapter 1, and I believe Shenmue 2 is chapters 3 through 5? If you're
It's like
wondering
asking George Lucas about Star Wars episodes before the prequels came out.
yeah,
where's
like,
the-
if you... So chapter 2 was allegedly the boat ride you don't see between Shenmue 1 and 2.
That was going to be the
hilarious.
virtual reality project.
Listen, if you told him you would give him money to do it, Yu Suzuki would have absolutely produced a boat adventure VR show.
I would play the shit out of that.
But yeah, like, it was one of those things where, like, at least in the mid-aughts, like, when it seemed like he was at his most certain that that it would never be finished, and therefore he needed to, like, have a draft that finished it, there was a point where he was, like, on record as saying, there is a draft of Shenmue 3 that concludes the story. And by the time they got a response from that Kickstarter, I think he assumed that this meant, oh, it's back.
We need to make this forever.
ways.
I can
We can
do
go.
all the Shenmue I want, which is all of the Shenmue.
Yeah, I can do an ungodly amount of Shenmue. But yeah, like 11 chapters I've heard as many as well over 20. Like, there were quote unquote plans, which mostly seem to have been like fever dreams and masks and drawings. For like a situation where Shenmue was in continuous production and like we're still producing video games by at the time we actually got Shenmue.
More moo.
But yeah, I've never seen like the pure mismatch of the audience and creator having different ideas of what Shenmue 3 is supposed to be, because Suzuki just wants to make more Shenmue, and the audience is like, yeah, the conclusion to the story.
I was about to
And-
say, you say you've never seen that, but isn't that exactly also what happened with, what was it, Red Ash? Was it? What was not Mega Man Legends 3?
Oh, Red Ash, the Indelible Legend.
Yeah.
I don't think
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, I don't think that counts. By dint of the fact that, like, I'm talking about a situation where both sides of the conversation are saying, yes, we agree on what we're looking for. And then the result is that neither party understood what the other was actually proposing. Whereas, like, with Red Ash, everyone involved knew that this was fake Mega Man Legends. It was just that nobody wanted fake Mega Man Legends. They just wanted to figure out how Mega Man got off the goddamn moon.
Yes, that was all anybody wanted.
Thing is, though, I remember that, like, where they announced Shenmue Chapter 3. And I thought, oh, it would be neat to see how Shenmue ended. I wasn't going to buy it, but, I would definitely watch the ending on YouTube.
It'll be neat to hear stories of how Rio finally confronts Blondie.
Yeah, I didn't get the impression that that wasn't what they were selling. Like maybe I'm just being silly.
So the issue is they sold Shenmue 3, and at various points there had been versions of Shenmue 3 that were the conclusion of Shenmue.
Yeah, it seemed. I'm just saying, I don't think the fans were unreasonable to assume, this game called Shenmue 3 will be the conclusion of Shenmue. Nice little...
The end of the trilogy!
I'm not saying I think the fans are unreasonable, I'm saying I think that Yu Suzuki was unreasonable in what his expectations were for what people were willing to sit through.
Yeah, fair enough. Bit of miscommunication there.
Yeah.
Entirely in Yu Suzuki's mind.
Yeah. And ultimately, the thing I got out of Shenmue 3 was seeing a YouTube video of an Irishman losing his mind.
Oh, super eye patch wolf.
That's a great start to any YouTube video. It's, oh god, it's bad, it's really bad, I have wasted my life.
Specific.
It's a good video if you just want to see, what this mismatch looks like.
It also sounds a little soul-crushing.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It would have to be. I'm not someone who had ever had any investment in Shenmue, but I know there are people who did, and they had to have been genuinely crushed.
Because, that's the thing that's truly... The true hubris of Shenmue 3 is that things happen in the story, but it does not advance the narrative as we would traditionally understand. Ryo goes to some places looking for Londi, learns one move, and then at the end Londi bodies him and leaves. Just like at the end of Shenmue 1 and 2.
I see,
You're reminding me of Kaiketsu Zubat.
Yeah, kinda.
You can't just say you're reminding me of Kaiketsu Zubat and then just be like, yeah, sure, everybody agrees, that makes sense.
You've seen Kaiketsu Zubat.
No, I fucking haven't!
Been on Outer Heaven 12 times.
Is that the one where the dude wears a cowboy hat?
Yes.
Okay. Alright then.
I love that that's what narrowed it down.
Had you said the one with the dude wearing the cowboy hat, I would have been more receptive to the statement.
He's the one who doesn't have any eyes until he evolves.
Huh.
I get it.
Yeah,
I got that too, but I'm
it's a
still angry
Pokemon
about it.
joke.
What do you call a fish
don't
with
get
no eyes?
anything.
Steve.
Well, it's just a face because space doesn't have any eyes as it is.
Thank you, fanboy.
Unseeing food?
A fish with no eyes.
Oh. My wife has been getting the worst fucking jokes lately. Bodying me with them all the time. And every time she tries and hits me with one, I'll try and put together the logic behind it, and it turns out no, it sounds similar to this other word.
Did she find a discarded Garfield joke book or something?
No, she found some YouTube, not some Facebook profile that's just dad jokes written on piece of post-it notes.
Of course.
Amazing.
She what was it? Oh, I got her back once. She had just hit me with one. I don't remember which one it was. And I said, I was gonna tell you a joke about the wind, but it blows. She got the glare she gave me, genuinely incredible.
Amazing. You know what happens when you tell dad jokes if you're not a dad, right?
No.
It's a faux pas.
Oh!
Fuck off.
Oh!
Waka waka.
When we were young, we would go to Lancaster, and for the very long car ride, my grandma would tell us to let her know if we saw a super cow. And my family recently went to Lancaster, so my mom and I were continuing this trend, and my dad was driving and had no idea what the hell we were talking about because he wasn't on those previous trips, and we had to explain to him by the time we got to the end of the trip that you can identify a super cow because it's outstanding in its field.
Oh, my mom once commented as we drove past. It was a kind of a rainy day, and we drove past some pastures where there were cows out there, and my mom said, "Oh, those poor cows! Even their calves are muddy."
Oh.
I like how I have only said one of the puns tonight.
You're tired, we know.
But it's not that your puns are bad. That's not what makes me hate
I mean,
you.
they are. But
They are, yes, they are. That goes without saying. But that's not the only thing. It's that you try to force them. You will create the circumstances for your own pun, and that enrages me.
I see. I'm just trying to think of a pun to say to that, and I got nothing. So
I know.
I got a cold. I'm tired.
It's cool. It's cool. You don't have to you're allowed to take it easy. You have a cold. It's all good.
Yeah, I had one in mind.
I understand that we have a repertoire going, but it's fine. There's no
No,
pressure.
you don't understand. I had a joke. I had a pun, but it flew away from me because I had a cold.
Fuck off.
And- I am under no obligation to hand it to you.
Nor should you. Nor should you.
I did not sign shit.
This is a complete non sequitur. I'm not even kidding. It's but I did like one thing about Magfest. One thing they did was when you got your badge, you also got pronoun stickers, which I thought was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Hey.
I have a friend whose kid just came out as ace.
Hey,
Good for them.
Yeah. I always figure like if you're one of the first
No, hold
people that your kid comes out to, that means you did a pretty damn good job parenting.
Right?
agreed. Wait, is this the boss Scotland did?
Yeah.
Oh, you're really far right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we came close last week, but we broke early because somebody had to go look at porn or something like that.
Hell yeah.
Priorities.
Sorry about that.
Priority.
My wife called me very loudly, and I was very concerned for half a second. But no, she just wanted to annoy me for a second.
Did you have another
Can
pun?
Can I just say I love the framing device for the Shovel Knight boss rush. It's just really good.
You came in the middle of their
All of
dinner.
them just sitting like on the table, just chilling.
Well, yeah, no, it's you're interrupting dinner, so you get a new course of dinner for your health recharge, and then they hop up. It's just very cool, and I like it.
They all have different
That's
like
really
idol hanging out at the banquet animation.
I'd say what you will about Shovel Knight, but does anybody actually dislike Shovel Knight?
I've never met someone who didn't like it. I've seen people say that they've thought it was overrated, but I've never seen someone who's like, this is bad.
You know, and I've seen people say that it has flaws, and it does have flaws.
I
It's
believe-
not
I've never
it's not
seen
a
it
perfect
play.
game, but is there such thing as a perfect game?
I believe Kayan
Resident Evil.
talks about how it like poisoned people's idea of what an NES color palette is.
People
That's
already
not really a
have,
complaint about
a
Shovel
poisoned
Knight.
idea.
That's more like just a complaint about, and like honestly, I would say it's more Game Boy Color.
Yeah, it was like it was kind of a strange. I was like, what? When I first heard that it was kind of meant to do an NES style, because it did not register at all as NES style to me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think that mostly
retro.
comes from the things they listed as its inspirations, which are mostly like DuckTales, Super Mario Brothers 3, and then Dark Souls, for obvious reasons.
And we
Did
can
they-
all tell
Game
this is
Boy is-
Dark Souls.
Did they not list Mega Man?
Mega Man, I think it's also.
Okay, I was going to say because this is a Mega Man game.
It is a
Yeah,
We're even doing the boss
There's like
fight.
half a
Game
dozen.
Boy
Like,
version.
there's like
DuckTales.
half a dozen. There's like half a dozen NES games in that. So they named it.
But Dark Souls wasn't an NES game on the PS3.
What were you saying, Pete?
Oh, the
Oh,
Game
no,
Boy
I was
version of
saying,
DuckTales is-
regarding the criticism.
Pete, is your name Case?
I'm getting mixed up here. I misheard. I apologize.
Sorry.
the first game I
it's all
ever
good.
owned and the first
no,
game
hey.
I ever beat. So I thought I would like Shovel Knight.
the first game I ever beat was Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers for the NES.
Sonic 2.
Either Mega Man X or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I forget which one. I do remember being very happy at the beating Sigma Mega Man X. Like I like told my
Well,
parents.
he's a motherfucker.
Yeah, that final boss fight is rough, especially if you don't figure out the rolling shield weakness like I
Yeah, I
did
didn't.
for years.
I had to suit. I charged on that shit.
Same.
I
And
think
then
I still have some
when you-
muscle
when you
memory on how to
lose-
do that.
When you use every sub-tank and you lose the fight, and then you have to spend all that time grinding them back out again
Oh yeah.
on those fucking caterpillars.
And then at least the reset music's really good. But yeah.
So what were you saying, Pete? My apologies.
No, regarding the complaint about retro graphics and what NES looks like, I've been playing a little game called Pseudo Regalia,
Oh, game's neat.
which it is neat. I'm enjoying it. It's not bad or anything.
Is that the bunny one?
Yeah, kind of.
It's kind of a goat lady. But
Like at one point, she's referred to in game as a goat, bunny, cat thing.
Okay, but yeah, that
Yeah.
one. I've heard
Yeah.
good things.
It's
that
pretty
game
good.
has like really, really cool movement tech if you know how to work it.
I just got to the point where you get bunny hopping, and it is exactly what it sounds like.
There's some really weird shit you can do with the wall jumps and shit. That's when the game
Yeah.
really feels like it opens up.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool like that. But like playing it and comparing it to other N64 games, having played some quite recently, emulation, you get the impression that the idea of what an N64 game is supposed to look like, and this is something that happens with all retro-styled games, and what an N64 game actually looked like are actually pretty far apart.
hmm
It's evoking a concept rather than sticking to technical limitations, which are nearly impossible to recreate because like aspects of just how the N64 functions as a piece of hardware are very difficult to fully recreate.
I feel like I should say I don't really.
Functioning being a word doing a lot of heavy lifting there.
Fair enough.
Good game can't this way.
Yeah, no, it's a very nice game to play, but like, I'm not saying I want like a period accurate N64 jank. I in fact like a lot of modern gaming niceties. I prefer that to N64 jank.
Frame rates above 15.
Yes, exactly. That's actually one of the first things I changed about it, because one of the things in the game is, the character's frame rate is frame limited. See, it's N64. But the game itself is not. It runs at a smooth 60. So you got your character just sort of janking around in the middle of the screen. No like keyframes or anything like that. It's just like whichever frame would have been like next at that point at that frames per second. I turned that right off because it was annoying.
I should reinstall Pseudo-Origami. It's like the most fun I've had with my Steam Deck.
It's a nice little game. I'm glad I did that 12 games in 12 months thing. Holy! Oh my God, Goggle Bob, are you kidding?
That was good.
That was beautiful. Fucking incredible.
That is. Oh, the comedic timing on that was fantastic.
Yeah, just truly amazing.
I'm never gonna leave this room.
I mean, you might respawn a checkpoint.
Not if he does that.
Oh yeah. Oh, does it just? Oh, this is the room it starts again. Amazing.
Yes, it's the very first room in the level.
Oh, I thought there was a boss rush. I thought the boss rush was the original checkpoint. It was like 2 lives or something. And I forgot it was Shovel Knight. It doesn't hate you that much. Yeah.
It does
Clearly
hate
hits
you a little
Goggle
bit.
Bob.
Well. That's just. I think that's
I'm having such a wonderful time.
This is just fun shoes.
This is gonna turn into that one. What was it? Brave Fencer Mushishi? Whatever. Musashi. That guy. That one. That guy. Where I was just absolutely losing my shit every single time as Gogglebot I missed the jump.
I was thinking of 3D low poly games. Have any of you tried Metro Gravity yet? I was curious about that one.
I have not.
I have not.
It's low poly retro game style, but it has like Mario Galaxy physics and like a music rhythm parry, not parry, but like music rhythm combat. Like you time your attacks and stuff with music. So I don't know. It seems interesting.
Yeah.
Also has protagonists of proportions. It's pregnant. I'll just say it that way. Which is partially why I was reminded of Pseudo Regalia, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I actually went straight to put pants on her because it's not even a horniness or anti-horniness thing. She just looks weird. The funny cartoon animal thing. Oh, wear pants, but she looks better with pants.
There's another of the games attempting to evoke old 3D that ends up letting you do way larger worlds and such, and all sorts of other aesthetic things that you couldn't do on the N64, but that I would recommend for having interesting movement tech. I recommend Quorum Kids 64.
How do you spell the first word?
Yeah.
Corn, C-O-R-N.
Oh.
But kids is spelled with a
like
V.
Children of the Corn.
Yeah. The Steam thing actually says the unauthorized, or maybe not. Maybe it's just a game.
You cut out.
You cut out after the unauthorized.
The unauthorized kid-friendly version of the classic Stephen King thriller, or maybe not. Maybe it's just a game about one-horned goat babies.
Amazing.
It's good. It's a very good.
See, this immediately reads much more N64 than Pseudo Regalia to me. I'm watching the trailer.
Yeah, I get.
Oh, yeah.
I get the sense that this had 64 in its name. This is much more trying to evoke that rather than it being a melange of influences. Pseudo Regalia definitely has N64 in it, but it also has a bunch of eco in it.
Yeah, it does. The thing that sort of struck me about it was I'm more than happy to lose 64 shit, the draw distance, the horrible textures, all that garbage. But I'm under the impression it's a one person show. right? Like,
it was a game jam game that was expanded out, that was made for like
Okay,
3
great.
months and then expanded. Yeah.
that explains a lot because there are parts of it that look very, for lack of a better word, cheap or first draft. All the menus, for example, are just really fucking ugly.
Yeah, it was a game jam game that became popular and then like had a few extra polish passes done on it after it was like properly put on.
All right. Okay. Well, I am enjoying it, and I probably will beat it. The other 2 games on my challenge, and one of them was 1000X Resist, the least beat game imaginable.
No, it was not sufficiently set in a high school.
It did feature, like the first level very much took place in a high school.
Yeah, but like you were like cyberpunk girl, like sort of like wandering through high school asking, what are these insane things like graffiti and cigarettes?
I am here for graffiti and things.
Insane.
Oh, actually, no. Honestly, not a cigarette fan.
Me either.
Same.
Totally into graffiti.
Listen, they look cool. It's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
the
just had too
statue-
many people with like, I can't even associate cool with it anymore. I've had too many people like not have good times with like cigarettes.
It's true. I'm just saying, like, if you were looking at them as an aesthetic object divorced from what they are.
Yeah, I guess the thing I just can't do that anymore. Divorce it, just skill issue, I guess, but whatever.
I
believe the
just
statute of
my
limitations
policy on cigarettes is very simple. They will kill you. They will make your life miserable. They will, destroy you in so many ways. But also, putting something in your mouth and setting it on fire is fucking rad.
No,
Because
that's fair.
fire is fucking rad.
So Spyro? No, Spyro just breathes fire. That's not putting anything in your mouth.
That's
he's
extremely
not on
different.
fire.
Yeah. Like if we just had a culture of just grabbing sticks in the woods and putting them in our mouths and setting them on fire, that would be the shit.
What about cacodemons with when you throw the grenade in their mouth? That is pretty cool.
That's completely different. It's awesome, but it is completely different. There's no similarity there at all.
Doesn't help that I had some pretty I have some doctor parents that knew way more about how bad cigarettes were. Just
Oh, I didn't
kind
grow
of
up.
brain some damage knowledge to that.
I did not grow up with cigarettes. I do not like them.
I used to be really hyper fixated on PSAs,
I have a kind of jingle about tuberculosis if you want to hear it.
Yes?
I'm very against tuberculosis because there's no ethical consumption under capitalism.
Also,
Wow.
I don't think there's any ethical consumption of tuberculosis for that matter.
See, the
Consumption.
joke is that tuberculosis used to be called consumption.
I missed that entirely, and I'm okay with that. I'm at peace with it.
But now you caught it. Alas. Not trying to make a pun there, just alas. It's
disappointing.
been weird. Nah, I would have
That was a good
forced
one.
it harder if it was. But yeah, if you want to ever hear the tuberculosis song, I can do that.
I don't.
I do.
Yeah, I'm good.
Strong disagree.
There is a tuberculosis song.
I want to hear the tuberculosis song.
Uh,
want
Tuberculosis. It'll fucking kill you. There.
It'll make you get perceived as a vampire in certain periods of history.
drops the blood and convulsions and rolls it on his tongue.
Oh God, stop.
Okay, I'm done.
Please stop.
Yeah.
We all hate it.
I mean, once you started singing, I just had to do it. There's a second verse.
Yeah, you don't. There fucking isn't, as far as we're concerned.
There isn't. You're right.
Go play
Thank you.
Fucking Bronchi the Bronchiosaurus has bronchitis for the Super Nintendo or whatever.
Oh hey, I think you beat the game.
I did.
What a
Good
great
job.
note to end on.
Bronchi the Bronchiosaurus. Give us more asthma
I'm so
tips.
sorry.
That's
At least Triple
absolutely
Pond Dance is great.
this whale thing with a crown. I'm here for it.
It's
Yeah,
Truffle.
Trouble King. It's half trout, half apple.
Yeah, you missed the dance last week, but we'll make it dance again this week. Don't worry.
I used to. I might still have this shirt lying around somewhere, but there was a shirt that was that creature with the words "dancing is kind of my thing" on it that I was told that I had to purchase when some friends saw it.
That sounds adorable.
And he does say that quote, so that is a very good shirt.
Mag says, "Oh,
I
a
would
dame.
love her dance.
I love her design. Delightful woman, immaculate woman." And then
Field Nighter or the Enchantress?
a million emotes.
I think
Time for a Yick speedrun, Gogglebop. You know what to do.
More yick!
Get yicking.
Or yick.
Get Yick or die trying.
I'll go with the latter.
Okay, well then, fine. Get yick or try dying, bitch. Morning song. I'm sorry I called you a bitch. That was some
It's okay.
purely instinct.
No. It was a well delivered. It was a well delivered.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Sadly, it was in reference to you.
Yeah.
Yick is good, actually.
You don't even.
In my
Do
3 hour
you
YouTube
really
lesson,
mean that,
well,
Pete?
If I said it, and that means one of you has to play it to prove or disprove it.
I am not going to be bothered to do that.
I know better than to do that 12 games challenge now.
I have like right of refusal on that shit. Somebody tried to tell me I got multiple like anime visual novels, and I just told them no. Multiple action roguelites, to which I said, I don't want to have to call my sponsor.
Sponsor?
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Recovery.
Yes, it's a joke about being addicted to them.
Yeah, I don't play action roguelites because I have brain weakness against them, and that's bad for me. I dislike what action roguelikes do to me.
Did I recommend Luca yet on somebody's list?
Luca Born of a Dream?
Yeah. I know somebody
I
put
was-
that on the list.
I was saying the Pixar movie?
No. This came out before that actually and has somewhat similar messaging.
See,
But in
I'm
very
looking at it on
different
Steam
context.
now.
Very
yeah.
different context, but the
I
subtext
am playing
is
this shit.
yeah.
How is it spelled?
There is some considerable subtext involved that kind of has overlap. But no, they're different.
I'm wondering what you're talking about. I'm thinking about the Luca movie that I saw ages ago, and I'm just going to throw a word out here, and just tell me yes or no. All right? Gay?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yay.
Hooray for gay!
Hooray for gay.
Well,
Good for them.
well, more specifically,
Nope. Gay is enough. I don't need the specifics.
anyways, it's a good game. And so is the follow-up. And I need to actually finish or get the true ending on both of them. Actually, I need to finish the second one for that matter.
I sure hope Yachtpub manages to finish Mino the Hollow before seemingly dying.
Oh, incidentally, two things. One, Luca was a Kickstarter, and it was good. Second, I found out how many things I Kickstarted, and I do not like the number.
So that means that the number is way too high or way too low?
I will say this.
Betting the over.
I will say this. Of the only ones there's like approximately 1 or 2 Kickstarters that didn't go through. But everything else was overwhelmingly, but that percentage has overwhelmingly favor of Kickstarters tend to actually do things. I don't know.
That bit about current any percent speedrun holder, is that accurate? Like, do they have like something that just checks?
I was about to say, does it update every
speedruns.com?
time you turn on the game? Who knows? Maybe it was somebody who beat the game before the game even came out.
Alright, I gotta finish out now.
Should I say how many games I Kickstarted?
Yeah, you did earlier.
No, I didn't say how many. I said how many failed.
11 deaths total. Or 17. Okay, I miscounted.
Okay, let's see here. Shovel Knight 2020, 2014, 80%. Current world record is not Smoggy. He is in second though.
Oh.
They haven't updated their own game.
Or Bay, I don't know their oh wait, they don't have the pronoun field. But their profile pic is definitely male, so yeah. The male presenting.
How much
to
better
drawing.
is the person who's now in first?
Only on 8 seconds.
Oh, okay.
What's
Granted,
the speedrun time?
That 41 minutes,
It's like
44
a
seconds.
year in speedrun times, but
That's pretty impressive. Yeah, 8 seconds.
No, it's very impressive. Then 8 seconds behind the Smoggy. This is not like apparently a super well optimized run. The third best was set a year ago, and it's 42 minutes 41 seconds. That's like a full minute behind first place.
Interesting.
There doesn't seem to be like a huge community for this, as the these runs were all from several years ago. Like the number one run has stood for 2 years, number 2 for 5, and number 3 is the most recent one, which was set in 2024.
well, hey, there's a speed game for someone to pick up.
Yeah, free world record.
Lord. Well, not free at all, but
Not even close.
Congratulations
Hey.
on beating Shovel Knight Cogglebot. I will hand that to you.
We are now moving on to Shovel Knight!
Not moving.
Lego Shadows.
And as much as I hand it to you, I'm going to now time to break you for this one. Yay!
I just want to tell you all to go fuck yourself.
Whoa!
Where's that from? I know that
Always
song.
Sunny.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
never mind.
the Always Sunny episode the game tried desperately to win an award.
Oh, actually, I remember that.
There's the spider.
Do they win the award?
They do not. He's spitting on them.
They tried desperately.
I do love.
They say it's better.
I
than
do love
something
like
else.
the Always Sunny gang's appearance at the Emmys, where they were all just basically standing there going, "Hey, we never got one of these," and then Danny DeVito says, "Oh, I got one. Oh, 2 of them actually for Taxi Driver, for Taxi." And they're like, "Well, how many seasons did that run?" He thinks from it and goes, "I think like 5." Oh. just fucking stunting on him.
Amazing.
It got up again. That is one of the
It's-
all-time bits of like that could have been horrible stunt casting, but he went all in.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
I like there's one there's one like YouTuber that does like splices in characters, from movies into video game scenes, right? Eli B handled that wave, I think. But he did one for Dennis in Silent Hill 2, and it worked way too well because Dennis's character basically is just like one depression spiral from being James Sunderland.
I don't
Like,
think
the
he.
only
I don't
problem
think
with that is that Dennis wouldn't feel bad about it.
that's the thing. Dennis
Yeah, he
could
doesn't
not
feel
feel
bad
bad
in
for
that
another
either.
human being.
It worked. Yeah. I mean,
Dennis would see like one of those like monsters that's just a pair of sexy legs on top of a pair of sexy legs, and be like, "That's exactly what I'm looking for."
Like, Dennis Reynolds' Silent Hill is the episode Dennis Reynolds in an erotic life.
it's the one where he strips down was possibly used in context there. So
Holy shit! I gotta find this now. I'm going to.
I'll find it.
This.
It's a short. Yeah, it is.
Yes, there's other songs.
I like it slightly better.
You've probably heard it a little bit less.
That does affect things.
Thank you, Ryan.
I'm sorry in advance.
Don't be.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. I got a laugh out of it because I had a low bar of humor.
So let's talk about how Plague Knight controls like a goddamn monster.
I mean, it's a very different experience.
Like this is not.
The bit of him giving the executioner speech combined with the visuals from the episode where they all basically imagine like solving a robbery where he just like suffocates his new wife because the other lady
they
doesn't.
just straight up use that.
Yeah.
So is Plague Knight better or worse than playing as Vile in Maverick Hunter X?
Vile is just about weapons. This is about a
like,
very
it's still
unique
fundamentally
jumping.
moved the same way. Like Plague Knight is like accepting that you will never jump normally again.
Alright,
So,
that was well worth the watch. Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is basically Hornet's base moveset in Silk Song.
Oh, probably.
Probably. Silk Song's not a real game. We're making shit up.
You're right. You're right.
It came out.
Yeah, I'm still not buying the whole thing about it coming out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't played it, so it isn't real.
Oh no, I played Silk Song, but it was only 3% of my playtime last year. So like, it can't be that large of a game or anything.
I cannot imagine. I'm trying to wait. Tell me it wasn't Genshin Impact.
No, I don't play. I play Genshin Impact.
Only stuff like that.
Don't
that's
touch the gotchas.
N64.
Alright, good.
Animal Crossing.
My sister
It's Path of Exile.
Aha!
Oh, 2,
I
1 and
win
2.
the Brennan trivia.
Yay! Yeah, between both of them, it was 75% of my playtime last year.
Yeah, enough.
Wait, Gogglebop, you never played. You said you were gonna do all of the Shovel Knights, but you didn't do the Battletoads.
I mean, I have to switch systems for that, so I figure I'll just do it at the start next week.
I suppose.
Fair enough.
Professor T, bird with an assignment for you.
And boy, would it make you feel better or worse if I told you when I said 3% of my playtime was Silk Song last year, that was 100% completion.
No, I didn't know that.
I figured.
Okay.
Sounds like a quick game.
Oh yeah, it's really short.
Yeah, there was.
Definitely didn't upset me at any point.
Just saying very normal things about a video game right now.
Uh-huh.
I guess I'll have to take your word for it.
Well, it hasn't come out yet, so I'm just making stuff up at this point. Really.
I mean, never ever trust people on the internet.
Excellent plan.
I mean, true.
People just
Especially
make
when they're
things up.
trolling about Silk Song being out.
Especially that.
That's gonna
Trying
Has
to
there
like,
been, like,
I figure there's got to be something between Silk Song and Thong Song, but just nothing's coming to mind.
something's coming to mind, and I don't think it's safe for this channel.
Okay, trying to like, I just want you to like be quiet for exactly 1 minute and count all the times in that minute that I say the F word.
Out loud or in your head?
All of them. Fucking all of them. See?
When do I start the timer?
A minute ago.
I wasn't being serious. I'm just saying that this is not a conversation for children. So say whatever the fuck you want.
And I'm just saying, like, I mean, have you know, there's fan art out there that basically would validate Thong Song and Silk Song.
God, yes, we're all aware of Rule 34.
And that happened
It's
really
not-
quick in
It's
this
a low
case.
bar, or it's low hanging fruit to have to take there.
You mean Silk Song?
Bar is on the floor.
I mean, you just came from a convention. There had to be some, like,
There
sexy
has to be like
cosplay
some
walking
caked up
around.
cosplayer, just like wearing the Hornet mask.
Got a big rusty polo.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, fuck you, the most fuck you.
That boy's singing another FU song. Pretty normal, honestly, for him.
There are a lot of those.
That's pretty normal for you too.
It is.
Fuck.
And then there's the Lily Allen fuck you.
CeeLo Green.
The rancid fuck you. There's a lot of fuck yous.
There's a lot of fun.
Mag says, lock in, Bob.
I got it! I got there!
Lock the fuck in, Bog.
Lock in bog.
Lock and bog.
Lock in, Bogathan. So, Goggle Bob, important question. Very important question. You have to answer. If you had a dog, would it be named Goggle Dog or Doggle Bog?
Doggle bog.
Yeah, I know the answer.
I mean,
to
I
this.
do know people who refer to my mother as Goggle Mom, so...
Oh my god, I'm gonna start doing that now.
I think
Do I know the person that does that?
yeah, I believe you do. You know at least one of them.
Okay, that's not right.
I think our group
Goggle Bob.
all do that as well.
You know how your Goggle Bob blog on Twitch? It would clearly be Goggle Bob Dog.
Oh yeah, good point. I don't know, I just really like Doggle Bob.
Doggle Bob.
Goggle Bob
works.
Oh shit, is it Edward? Is it Edward time? Am I missing Edward time?
Chrome.
Oh, Edward.
Technically, any time can be Edward time.
I believe in Edward.
If you're Edward, all the time is Edward time.
This is true.
Edward lived a truly charmed life in that regard.
We should call the dog Doggle Bob, so we can call the dog Bob, and then we call Bob Other Bob.
We named the dog Indiana.
Goggle Bob
That's
fair reference. I'll give it a pass.
Very near and dear to me, okay?
Well, that was
Look,
dope.
we all love The Last Crusade. It's a fantastic movie.
Goggle Bob's dog would be named Jacob to go with Edward as like a Twilight thing.
I don't want to pick teams, though.
Okay, it'd be
Wouldn't
like
that be Goggle Bob's cat then?
But Jacob's a werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh.
That
it'd be like
actually
that,
fits.
that time I was at like a food court and there was a sign that one of the vendors had up saying shawarma is better than pho, and it's like, please, my children, don't fight. I love you both.
The also any pizza debate.
The
What?
what?
I
Pizza
have had bad pizza.
They're
I
just
agree.
like regional pizza favorites. Like
Oh yeah.
people will die on the hill for their favorite regional pizza.
In my case, it's Chicago, Gino's East specifically.
I rest my case.
There's a really good Detroit-style pizza near me.
What is Detroit style in this
It's
concept?
just a deep dish.
It's deep
I thought
dish
that was
in a
Chicago.
Yeah,
It's very different.
Yeah.
It's closer to Pizza Hut's deep dish, where it's cooked with a lot of oil in a square pan, and so it has kind of a crispy texture to it.
Yeah, yeah, that's
fried
It
cheese.
is very good.
yeah.
Yeah, no, the fried style is great.
It's really cute how you guys who don't live in New Jersey describe inferior pizzas. It's like it's like
There
people
is nothing
describing
I
like
hate more than
languages
listening
nobody
to
talks
tri-state
in.
people talk about pizza. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I will actually leave rather than listen to it.
I was in London a number of years back, and I happened to notice there was a Detroit pizza place like within easy walking distance of my hotel, and so I went there, and their pizza was actually pretty good. The only thing was the toppings were very localized. So like in the UK, there is no such thing as Italian sausage.
What?
Weird.
That's they're closer to Italy than we are.
They are, but yet,
So
like
mine-
if you look at like Papa John's pizza, I didn't have any while I was there, but I looked at a menu for them, and the one that's normally the pepperoni, sausage, and 6 cheese is pepperoni, ground beef, and 6 cheese.
Interesting and bad.
This is the UK. They don't know how to food.
Curry pizza
Except
time.
Indian food, which, to be fair, I had some very, very good curries while I was there.
Okay, so like I have been to England a few times now, and last time my wife and I were there, we did a food tour, ran by an extremely polite British gentleman, obviously, who said immediately, "Oh yeah, British food sucks," and then took us to the Indian district.
Good plan.
Amazing.
And I will not lie, yeah, that dude is right about everything. Like, just fucking fantastic meals. A+. Had a great time.
While I was there,
The British food
I had some good Detroit pizza. I had some good Chinese food. I had a lot of good Indian food. I had some okay Spanish food.
I will say this about all the times I've been to Britain. The people that I have met there have all, like, I know that, like, you know, Turf Island and all that, and that's totally fair. Not dismissing that. But I also did like a bike tour there, and the tour guide said, "And this is Prince Andrew's house. Fuck him!" And kept moving right along. Did not even like pause. Just said, "Yep, he lives there. He's a bitch," and just moving right along.
Amazing.
I don't have to justify myself to you. You expect me to be respectful of Prince Andrew? Not doing that shit. I was like, hell yeah, this guy rules.
Yeah, no, like all of the individual British people I know are, you know, decent people.
Yeah,
It just, you know.
yeah, just their governments. Which, you know, as Americans, can we even really talk?
No, we cannot. Like, I was going to say exactly the same. That, you know, it's exactly how I imagine I would feel about Americans if I wasn't American.
Pretty much.
As an American, I can just say, fuck Americans, we suck.
Yeah,
This is
same.
true.
So back to
I
the
knew a
food
British
thing.
person once.
How do people not in the just before I forget? How do people feel about bagels if you don't live in the Northeast U.S.?
They're
I like
bagels.
They're good. I like a good bagel.
Yeah, bagels fine.
Toasted is the way to go, obviously. But is that even a
I don't
question?
think that's a statement of question. Like, the bread in all forms is just better when you burn it a little bit.
But my favorite bagel was like this one that was like, you know, just like a chain place that had like a breakfast bagel that was like potatoes, egg, I want to say, like potato wedges, egg, and cream cheese, and it was just like, oh, glorious. Toasted, of course.
Glorious.
But
I just
Yeah,
wasn't sure if there was going to be the same kind of argument that there was about pizza. Thank you.
No worries.
No,
I
no.
have not had
bagels
to
are good.
watch.
They are
Yeah,
a
I-
delicious food.
When pizza's
I
on a
love-
bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Woo!
Oh shit.
But to contextualize the argument, when any pizza discussion comes up, I have to sit through like some combination of New Yorker and Tri-Stater just sitting there being like, you think you've had pizza, and I just want to like push their head through a window.
How do you
Been to
define
New York. I've eaten their New York pizza. It's good, but it's not life changing.
Yeah, I've had New York pizza in New York. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sam,
good.
how do you
It's
define
pizza.
tri-state?
Like, I am basically just saying, like, mostly I am talking about anyone who has, like, strong opinions. I should really be saying New England.
It's New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, isn't it?
What?
I imagine
Depends
anywhere you
on where
can
you
go.
are.
And
That's why I was asking.
it's anywhere you can go and have the city immediately be understood by everyone.
Yeah, I was a dick in college. So
As were we all.
Well, no,
where we
I
all
grew up outside of Philly, and I went to college in a New York City suburb. And anytime somebody would say the city, I'd say which one.
Oh, see, it's the city like in Thief.
Well, no,
It's just
like
a city.
people who specifically people who live outside of or in the New York City metro area think it is the only city in the country, and I
The
hate
world.
it.
That is
well, really. And I'm like, yeah, if I'm talking to somebody local, I'll say, well, I don't even say it, but my family will say, oh yeah, we're going into the city, to mean Philly, but that's because they're talking to local people. Where, like, if you're not from here, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to specify which city because we are close enough to 3 different metro areas that it could be any one of them in a day. Sorry. It's a point of contention in my life.
That's fair.
Yeah, so just assume that anytime that anytime that I'm complaining about pizza opinions emanating from that general district, that I am experiencing that kind of irritation.
No, that's fair.
General
Legit,
district.
I get it. I'm with you. Gogglebob's in a big touristy area, so I'm sure he's got it worse.
Oh yeah.
Think of regional irritations I have, like that are like minor gripes and not like actual like systemic issues. I've got nothing. I probably could think of something.
I can complain about Midwestern food, even though a lot of it I do actually like. But
I fucking
like
love our food.
I
Not-
half joke about, you know, getting on police watch lists for buying cayenne pepper.
I love cayenne pepper.
Crazy night.
Cayenne pepper is very good, but it's also like in the Midwest, like people don't know what seasoning your food is. Like salt is regularly considered a little bit too intense.
I get it.
I live close enough to the city area, a major city area, that when you go to a restaurant for, you know, non-American food, they will ask how spicy you want it, and they want you to make sure, you know, they'll clarify whether it's white people spicy or spicy.
Oh, they don't even do that around here. They just, like, if they see you're right, they will not listen to what you're fighting.
Right. Yeah.
There was
Order online
there
if you
is-
want it really spicy.
There is a
Excellent.
Chinese place over by the university where, like, I ordered mapo tofu from them, and you know they asked how spicy I wanted it, like very spicy, and the clerk who was at the register kind of looked askance at me for a little bit before one of the other people there who had taken my order several times, like, oh yeah, no, she means it.
This one's on the level.
She's good for
They've
that.
seen you before.
Yes.
They know you're good.
What kind of like spice level is like spicy anyways? Like, what pepper density are we talking? What type?
Well, let me put it this way, Trident. You ever been to a place of great importance to us Americans called Taco Bell?
I've never been to
Yes.
Taco
Is that an
Bell.
Indian place?
So you want to know something that is kind of fucked? Mass market products that have like some spicy level vary by geographic region. Like it was a number of years ago, but I once had a bag of salsa verde Doritos up here in Michigan, and they were a little bit spicy. It was a pleasant level. Then I went on a trip to Louisiana. Had a bag of the exact same bag of chips, and holy shit, I was in agony for an hour.
Love it.
From chips.
Amazing.
Yes, from salsa verde Dorito chips. So
And you also have to clarify, in some areas, is it spicy that it burns your face, or is it spicy that it's flavorful and seasoned? And that varies by cuisine as well.
Well,
in the Midwest, it's neither. You
true.
Let us help you out here. It doesn't exist.
An area of variety, then okay.
So are you telling me that a Taco Bell fire sauce packet in one area can taste the same as a mild packet in another area?
I mean, like it's Taco Bell.
What about Diablo sauce?
specifically done that with Taco Bell, but it is possible.
The chips
There is
being
a chance.
regionalized makes sense, especially if you're going overseas. They have completely different flavors. There's actually an Indian grocery store by me that we went into at one point. They have like a, they had takeout food too. It was very strange.
That's not usual with also Asian markets in general.
Yeah, no, like one of the Asian supermarkets I regularly attend has a they've got a little counter where you can get takeout food.
Great, so they had all of these various flavors of potato chip that I'd never heard of or wouldn't have thought to have combined. So, yeah, it may be that that was the case with the Doritos. Like, if they're only available in certain regions or they market differently. Either that, or you just got a random one-off in each area.
It is possible, but it was a significant enough difference that I'm fully confident that they were different recipes distributed differently. Like Taco Bell may well be standardized. My spice preference for Taco Bell, at least here, is the Diablo sauce.
I haven't had the Diablo sauce in so long. I don't remember what it is, but if I recall correctly, it's not enough.
That's supposedly the highest
It's
level,
mild
right?
as hell. Isn't it just like super mild, like the Tabasco
No,
level or something?
it's pretty intense. Like it is not at the limit of my palate, but it's like about 3/4 of there.
Huh. I don't remember Diablo sauce.
It's a very okay, I can only really express it in terms of mild synesthesia, but it's very dark spicy to me.
Kind of like a habanero base or something.
Yeah.
Like ketchupy, heavy spice stuff.
Yeah, it's
I feel like all the Taco Bell sauces are very tomato-y. Like they're mild as
Tomato-y.
ketchup.
Well, when I say like ketchupy, I mean like every habanero sauce they had is just like it has thick paste to it, whereas like Ghost Pepper is just like Tabasco thickness.
Tabasco's a bit more watery.
yeah, Tabasco's very watery.
I'm really
a
thinking
lot of Ghost Pepper sauce they had is very watery. Oh, I will say my favorite hot sauce though had to be one that was locally made that was about the spiciness of like Tabasco, maybe a little bit hotter, like sriracha or something. But it was a ghost pepper base, and it was toned down with mango and carrot. It was chef's kiss.
That sounds very interesting.
That sounds pretty good, yeah.
It was delicious, but they discontinued it, and I'm very sad.
Oh, My favorite hot sauce is it's extremely local to the point where it's made by a like this dude who lives in Flint and comes by the Mount Pleasant Farmers Market with a big cooler of it every 2 weeks during the summer. And it was like the first batch of it I got must have been one that was a bit off because it wasn't very spicy, but it was delicious. And it was enough of, I'm gonna get that again if I see him, and I did. And then I got the same one, and it was very spicy.
I will say, as far as brand level hot sauces, there's a couple that come to mind. One is brand called Melinda's that normally does like these hot sauces, but the best one I had was ghost pepper steak sauce, which is actually really freaking good because it didn't have like the wateriness of regular ghost pepper hot sauce, but also like had like substance to it and like flavor because they actually had to add like steak sauce parts to it. And the other would be a thing called there's a hot sauce brewer called Torchbearer. It has a thing called Son of Zombie, which is a hellacious name. And it's a blood sauce. But yeah, it's good. It's good. I'd recommend it.
I'm vaguely, I don't know what the words I'm looking for is. Like, I'm not gonna say ashamed, but as a weird thing to, let's say, promote, I will say that on a recent trip down south, the best brand hot sauce that I found, like, this is not including stuff that's just like made by a guy, but like the best brand I found, weirdly enough, came from Buc-ee's. And yeah, and it's a Buc-ee's.
Yeah, I said it. I don't give a fuck. Hate that fucking place.
I drove by it like twice in a row, or like not twice, but I drove by it recently. So.
There's like the big famous one, but there's also one that's just as big, like in fucking Daytona Beach, which is where my mother-in-law lives. So I have been there multiple times. I hate that fucking place.
And that is actually where I bought them. The Daytona Beach one.
Daytona.
But they have a hot sauce and cheese, and it's actually pretty decent.
Buc-ee's is a magical place. that I enjoy
Is
very
Buc-ee's like
much.
Casey's?
No, Buc-ee's is. God. Buc-ee's is as different from Casey's as Texas is from Illinois.
Okay.
I've heard it described as American Don Quixote, the Japanese outlet.
Wow.
I have never been to one of those.
I mean, Buc-ee's, in my opinion, is just what if a convenience store grew up to be a Walmart. Like, that is basically what you do.
Okay, alright.
Yeah,
so
that's basically what they're going for. That's absolutely the goal.
I got pitched to it as a Costco but a gas station.
Yeah, it could go either way. It's a Costco
Costco's
that
already
became a
gas
gas
stations.
station,
Yeah,
or a
yeah,
gas
they already
station
have gas
became a
stations, but like
Walmart.
really.
But it's like
Go back there.
it's like if 7-Eleven became a big boy.
Oh yeah.
I love their breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, they've got like walls of jerky, which
I
is
don't remember
a
ever
choice.
seeing food sold at Don Quixote though.
I'm just saying, like, it's just like a weird little convenience store that got too big, too powerful. And also it has an adorable animal mascot. So, you know,
Bucky the Beaver.
that's relevant.
And also their billboards are like supposedly like famous, but they're mostly just movie quotes, and I feel they really bring down like the idea of being like really famous billboards.
The thing about the Buc-ee's billboards is I saw one driving, and it was advertised for Buc-ee's that was literally like 170 miles away.
Yeah, that's what they do. They
Yeah.
literally count down from some ridiculous number, but they just say stuff like, "You'll be back." It's like, okay.
Wow.
I
Like
also have seen Terminator.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
that's
well,
basically, like, thanks.
Shit, remember that movie? Yeah, I do.
It was my favorite movie growing up. It was good. I need to watch. I was watching it recently and paused halfway through, and then I switched computers, and I left the case, my DVD tray, and the other computer's case. So I need to fetch it.
No.
Also, I'll
I
have
feel
to.
the first Terminator movie is better than the second one.
It probably is.
I'm not sure how much of that is just Michael Biehn is hot, but some of it is.
A non-zero amount. I think it is, but mind you, this was my favorite movie growing up. Not like
Fair.
I was like.
If you're
I
a
probably
kid,
would've
Terminator 2 is way better.
Yeah.
Terminator 2 is a fantastic first R-rated movie.
My first R-rated movie was The Matrix, which surprises no one.
I mean, that's everybody's in our generation's first R-rated movie.
Fair enough.
My first R-rated movie was Lethal Weapon. I was. Let me do the math here on how old I was.
Lethal Weapon fucks though.
The answer's got to be 4.
Yeah, I was a preschooler the first time I saw Lethal Weapon.
There it is.
My God.
And was lectured by my dad's best friend on exactly why the girl who's naked in the first part of Lethal Weapon has great tits.
Interesting scenario there.
Other films I saw between the ages of 4 and 6: Heavy Metal, Predator. Let's see, Aliens.
I feel like
Michael Mann's
movies are
Thief.
pretty easy to understand if you're growing up. Though it's just like, oh hey, guns.
No, it's just guns. Great. Dudes being skinned alive. I can handle that shit.
Guy rips off his own arm skin to reveal the robot underneath. That's totally fine.
Yeah, great. This is not.
That one does.
This is not going to awaken anything inside of me.
The robosexual.
I'm not gonna touch that one.
I don't remember what my first
Don't
R-rated
date robots.
movie is.
I'm going to just take a wild guess here, Chromes, and say it was Fight Club.
I don't think I know that one.
What? Movie?
Good.
So I was wrong.
Just leave it be.
Chrome's first movie was John Wick 4, which came out on
I
Chrome's
thought you
18th
said
birthday.
something different. Fighting Club?
Fight Club with Brad Pitt, Edward Norton.
Yeah, I know Fight Club. I've never watched it, actually.
All right. So
There's a
so
penguin in it.
there.
Is Fight Club that one that's like a good movie with a horribly misappropriated message?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Starship Troopers, America's stupidest Nazis decided
Yeah.
to base.
Yeah. No, Fight Club is literally about how, like, the entire attitude of Tyler Durden inevitably leads to a fucking work camp for stupid incels.
Starship Troopers falls into the thing where it's impossible to make an anti-war movie without glorifying war.
Yeah,
I mean, killing giant bugs does seem like fun. Like, let's
it
not
does.
like our.
I mean, there's a reason that Helldivers 2 was popular.
The first
Yeah.
R-rated movie I can remember watching is This Is the End, like released in 2013. I don't
I
remember.
know what you're talking about. It's the apocalypse movie with fucking
Those
I wanna
guys.
say James Franco.
Yeah,
I don't know the name of the actors, but yeah, I don't know.
Mostly that one guy
Even
who everyone
with
thought was funny when
enormous-
he was fat.
With like an just absolutely disgusting, enormous dick.
I remember it because we got it on like Redbox or something to watch, and that was like the R-rated version. And then later I saw it on TV, but it was like a PG-13 version.
Oh, all TV versions are chopped to bits, which
Yeah.
is hilarious.
do you remember the aughts when the thing was to have the unrated DVD version? Where they
The
had,
unrated
like,
DVD, they
Yep.
saved stuff for the unrated DVDs just so they could like produce a DVD and then release the unrated DVD with one additional scene. That was an actual marketed thing. That wasn't
And
just
it
like
was
your
very boring.
My favorites, one of those is definitely Live Free or Die Hard,
Oh hell yeah!
which had the unrated version that also just changed. It used like it wasn't just like, oh, these are the versions where they said fuck, because they clearly cut that down in editing. It also just used like a shitload of like alternate takes and like alternate edits. It was a completely, not like a completely different movie, like it was still the same movie, but like it was a very different viewing experience.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Definitely, that I think is at least more interesting than just like making it sound like you're gonna get to see Eliza Dushku's ass.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
unrated
most of those,
version
like,
always had like
Most
the
of
female
those
star on the
unrated
cover.
versions would pretend that they were basically selling you pornography.
Yeah.
That's
My mom,
absolutely not what's happening there. But you did get to see a very different version of Die Hard 4, which was pretty
So
neat. No.
the Die Hard 4
Don't
era Bruce Willis's hug.
I don't want to see
my
demand-
mom has seen Eliza Dushku's ass when she changed her diapers.
Don't want to see that either.
What the fuck?
We
Yeah, she used to babysit. My mom babysat Eliza Dushku.
Ooh.
And she was like, one could tell, even as a baby, she was a prettier baby than most. I forget where I read this. God help us. It was probably some. It was probably some blogger back in like 09 or something. But they remarked that like when models or whoever tell the stories of like how they got their start, like they always have to like leave some stuff out, or else all of their stories would be the exact same like. Well, no, when I was 11, like men would stop their cars in the street and like stagger out just to tell me how pretty I was. Which is apparently a thing that just men feel like they can do in Europe.
Terrifying.
I mean, a lot of
I don't
people
like that.
Nobody likes that.
It's creepy.
It's literally, I think like 90% of like supermodel like origin stories start with, so I met this pedophile.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that's kind of Sabrina Carpenter's thing, right? She's from the Disney Machine. She's like, yeah, you know, I did some shows with the Foot guy, and
That's the Nickelodeon guy. I'm not sure if he also worked for Disney.
Oh, okay.
There can be multiple TV show foot guys. I'm sure. There
Oh
are.
no, that's good points. Like I'm discounting like thousands of foot guys who haven't been caught.
That's true. But she was on the Girl Meets World show. The
oh geez.
the Boy Meets World revival.
Boy Meets World revival.
And
I
she
am,
was also a voice actress for Milo Murphy's Law, which is like the other Phineas and Ferb thing.
I don't know anything about that. I do remember my wife like shotgunning a shitload of Girl Meets World during the pandemic because it was something she could pull up on the DVR very easily.
It was there and we were bored.
We were very bored.
All of our souls paid a price in that pandemic.
I watched a lot of horror movies, and then I had a fucked up dream about the monster from The Ritual, and
You know who
so I
else?
stopped watching horror movies.
You know who else did exactly that, Morning Song? Who you share an unusual kinship with at this moment?
Who?
Ice-T.
That's hilarious.
Fair
You
enough.
literally, like the most recent Body Count album, literally has a bunch of songs about this random horror franchises on it. Because in Ice-T's own words, yeah, it was the pandemic, so I watched a shitload of horror movies and then just wrote songs about them.
That's amazing.
Fair enough. I didn't write any songs about them, but you know.
You could.
That's right.
Well, that is where you and Ice-T differ, and that is the only area in which you and Ice-T differ.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, I am completely indistinguishable from this person.
Yeah. It's because Morning Song has also tweeted hundreds of times about how great fucking Coco is.
I mean, to be fair, cocoa is pretty good. Like, especially like you mix in a little bit of cinnamon and just a tiny bit of nutmeg.
We're just gonna let,
Maybe talking about something else.
we're just going to let that one sit there.
Yep.
I'm in hell.
I am in a situation where I do not know the context of what is being talked about.
Coco is Ice-T's
fine.
wife. She's a supermodel.
Oh, okay.
But iced tea and cocoa are both beverages.
social media presence.
Yeah, the next level was one of the all-time great Twitter accounts.
Yeah, God.
Just like Ice-T being like, "Yeah, I'm a fucking gamer," and then having to meet like people who describe themselves as gamers and be like, "Nah, fuck this shit."
Oh no.
These people are fucking weird.
God.
Ice-T playing Mass Effect 3 is still one of the funniest things that ever.
Oh yeah, no, that was incredible. Like, people were asking, "What do you think of the story?" And he said, "I skipped that shit."
Like, he was having a great time. He was just blowing everything up.
Yeah, he's like, I think that was where he dropped the immortal line. I love video games. You shoot people in the head and don't get arrested.
All right.
It's like that newscaster talking about Pokemon and how you know they fight with these strange animals and nobody dies.
They just get knocked out.
K.O.
Normally, people are fighting with animals and bad things happen.
This victory strengthened the soul of Lopunny.
I still think the best celebrity playing a video game, and to the chagrin of the game's creator. I mean, you probably know which one I think would be my favorite.
I think I'm going to guess
I don't
that
actually.
it might blow.
Yeah. That was
I am just scrolling down
the
my
simple
YouTube front page right now, and in relation to this conversation, one of the recommendations is Mix Body Count, No Lives Matter. Fuck yeah.
Oh,
I should just listen to that instead of watching Gogglebot play Blake Knight.
But,
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
to be clear, just for those in the audience who are unaware of the beauty that is,
Me?
Jonathan Blow suffering as Soldier Boy declares that Braid owns because it doesn't fucking mean anything.
God, it's so fucking good.
Jonathan Blow fucking deserves that.
He really does. He truly does.
About it too. Like,
Yes, he was reduced to tears.
My
Oh.
I remember that post he made Fanboy, like Soldier Boy showing the exact respect Jonathan Blow deserves or something like that. Like proving it retrospect or something like that. That was really good. That was on point.
That's the thing though, like, God, okay, so I remember my first, like, exposure to Jonathan Blow, the person, was in this fucking abominable The Atlantic article.
Oh no.
And it just went on and on about how, my God, what an incredible, beautiful soul. He doesn't drink, but he does try to get laid.
Which is ironic because I remember him on a podcast one time when I was in a horrible phase where I was listening to Jonathan Blow. Not like adamantly, but just like actually bothering to consider him.
Gogglebob, I believe, can shed some light on that impulse. Gogglebob, do you have anything to share of the class?
Oh, I don't think Blow's some kind of genius. However, I do think that Braid's all right because it doesn't mean anything.
But
I was so certain you were gonna say, "Here's Jesus on the cross" or whatever.
Oh yeah, well that nonsense. No, I thought you were but yes, it literally is part of his director's commentary for Braid, which is like what 20 hours long or whatever the fuck. But
oh
I feel like you have to be a very special type of brain to assume that people want to listen to you talk about anything for 20 hours.
There are
Like Jonathan
different
Blow
genres.
is
Like
sort of,
he
is the
gives
sort
you
of dickbag
different
who would
topic
like
options.
assume that you want to hear him last you want to hear is his race tier list.
I had a
So,
phase. Sorry.
I just the more I can forget about that man, the better.
It's an absolute
What were you
piece
gonna
of
say?
shit.
I
Let it
had
blow
a
away.
phase where I randomly got hyper-fixated on Braid.
I'm sorry. You deserve better, Crohn's.
You drew good fan art of it.
But you got
Yeah,
past
you did.
it.
I mean, in my mid-20s, I had a phase where I read Eliza Dukowski's blog, so we all have our demons.
Oh, man.
I still have a soft spot for postmodern lit, so I understand the flaws thing.
But when I was in high school, I was a big fan of Dune.
I had read the first book and I didn't feel like it needed any more books. Is that weird to
I
say?
read all 6.
No,
But,
it's
like, when I
pretty,
read the first
it's
one, I was
pretty
like, oh, this feels
standard
like
reaction
something.
to having read Dune.
Yeah, I'm into Dune. Doing your mom.
Oh, but like, didn't the first Dune book feel self-contained, or am I misremembering?
Oh,
No,
it,
it pretty much does.
it pretty much does, but it's like... I don't feel that it's like the sequels were like horribly out of place. Like they
Okay.
it follows from like, you know, hey, it turns out it wasn't so trivial for Paul to take over the universe. There was, you know, it took a while, a lot of people died, some people got real upset about what happened. And you
As
know,
you do.
now there's stuff happening. And then turns out, you know, his sister is actually kind of fucked up after all. His kids don't have a great time of it either. Then there's one that's 500 pages about God talking about how much life sucks. Then it goes off into the far future where it turns out that, you know, if you're really, really good at sex and you're a woman, you're actually evil and you're probably gonna take over the galaxy.
Weirdly, Morning Song.
Take
Like
that.
you can absolutely call me out on this for my bullshit. I figured that'd be the part you'd be super into.
Frank Herbert also famously thought that lesbians weren't real, and one of the things that the
Okay,
character
never
I
mind
called
then, yeah.
God
Wait, can we talk about how lesbians aren't real? Like,
is
what
how
is the
lesbians
concept?
aren't real.
Okay, yeah. All right, never fucking mind then.
Like, what part of lesbians aren't real? Like, what part? Okay.
I'm curious now.
I dare you to try to I dare you to try to even touch one. Your hand will slide like right through.
Yeah, like,
I used to date one.
are they like vampires? Like, you know, like you've never,
A figment.
like anyone that tells you one is just
Like, all I can
delusional?
think of is that like that's a man who like does not recognize the existence of people who don't want to fuck him,
And also specifically
which
lesbians,
has
like,
got to be like the vast majority of the universe.
you can be a gay man, but you can't be a gay woman. Like, is that the concept there?
It is, but he thought that gay men were horrible and disgusting.
See.
But real!
He doesn't recognize their existence.
Where is on the tier list of like why did you read this tiers Faulkner?
I just started looking at the stream. This would also use a flash one.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first one I've already equipped, so
Oh, yeah.
no worries there. I've already prepared a Shovel Knight flash warning. We're flashing like it's Web 2.0.
I miss stupid browsers.
We all do.
I mean, I was just playing the Dilbert game, so I agree.
I on the other hand, have self-respect.
I can't believe that I was wrong about the Dilbert guy.
Again, you might have been right. He just made up the cancer to explain why he died of jacking off. My doctor says I have cancer and not I jacked off too many times disease, which is going to ultimately kill me.
God. No.
Watching the restaurant shootout better tomorrow.
Awesome.
It's such a good scene.
Better
Like, you
Tomorrow
see
was
Chow Yun Fat. You see Chow Yun Fat just walk down this hallway. He's like, oh, this shit's about to go down. Then you see him like hiding handguns everywhere. Like, oh, shit's really about to go down.
And then you see A Better Tomorrow too, which
No, man, I ain't
is
talking about that
his,
fucking movie. I ain't talking about that
identical.
fucking movie, dude. I'm talking about this movie. I'm talking about this movie. You
See,
can talk about that movie, but I'm talking about this movie.
I'm talking about that
Do
movie.
you speak English? Because I'm talking about this movie.
Waffles, motherfucker.
Do you have them?
I just like talking about A Better Tomorrow too because it's cursed. It's extremely cursed.
Why would you do that?
Pete, I've been on how many of these streams? I've talked about how many things that like you kind of.
I just tuned you out, Morning Song. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, that's because you're a sensible man.
If I have a question.
What's up?
Speaking of remembering movies, I don't know. Does it count as chasing nostalgia if I watch a movie I watched as a kid but don't remember it just to see what it was like?
No.
Or does that just count as cross-referencing?
That counts as, if I was to call that anything, I would just say that's, just curiosity, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Now,
Because I have
unless
stark
that
memories of
movie is-
Ninja Scroll, and I just was like, maybe I should watch it.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
don't watch Ninja Scroll. Don't you do that?
Probably shouldn't watch that actually.
Oh my.
I watched. No, I have watched that one.
got a surprisingly
memories of
powerful
it.
reaction.
Yeah, it says Ninja Scroll whips ass though.
It's
I'm
funny
sorry, are you a
'cause,
Blockbuster from 1996? Because if not, then
No,
who
because I'm
cares?
not about to. Because I'm not about to accidentally rent either Patlabor 2 or Twilight of the Cockroaches.
Deep cut.
I was gonna say Hood of the Living Dead.
Oh yeah. Leprechaun in
Say
the Hood.
Frankie Weenie.
Oh, who among us has not rented Leprechaun in the Hood?
A friend indeed is a friend indeed.
I rented Akira because it was on Sci-Fi Channel, and I was just like, oh, cool, this looks awesome. Let's watch the whole movie.
Oh
I'm sure that was a very formative experience.
It wasn't as bad as Genocyber.
You gotta fucking love Akira. That's the only rule I got.
Akira's pretty good.
Oh no, they're good. Yeah. Quality-wise.
Genocyber is just one of those things. Like, God, maybe if this was 1989, this was like one of 5 OVAs available in America.
Yeah.
What's the one? Cyber City Audio. That one fucks. I love that movie.
Yeah, that movie fucks.
I love the first dude like trying to teach the robot to cuss, and the robot just does not get it.
Yeah. Oh god, the dub is just perfect too.
Oh yeah, like there is something to be said about
so
like
good.
just a fantastic dub.
Oh yeah.
Like actually good or
yeah.
or like ironically good.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Like,
It's meant to be hilarious, right?
At no point it is meant to be hilarious, and it is hilarious. It succeeds at what it's trying to do. It is 100% success.
yeah, because one of the key points of Cyber City Oedo is that all of the characters are irredeemable assholes.
Oh yeah.
And like the closest thing to like a human being you would want to be like conscious around is the ex-con boxer.
That guy rules.
He rules. Yeah. He punches the Terminator to death. It's a good time.
As you do.
Yep.
As you do. Oh fuck. Yeah. No, I'm not. I can't tell you about all the good shit in Cyber City Oedo. Spoil.
There's the dude trying to like deprogram his like prisoner collar that's set to explode, and he almost gets it, and then the most lovingly animated brain explosion ever.
I think I saw that movie. I remember exploding color in some movie.
And there's that's Cyber
Classic.
City Audio.
Cyber City. How do you spell the last name?
OEDO.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't remember much of it, but I remember it vaguely.
It's a good time. It has it's I think it's supposed to be like an OVA series that got turned into a movie like on the quick. So it has 3 big boss battles essentially. And one of the things I really like about it is that each of those big boss battles is based on somebody that's already dead in one way or another. But all of them are dead in uniquely weird ways.
Yes. It's fuck. It's
My only real anime trauma is the one that I think pretty much everyone in our generation has. I was like 14, I think, when I saw End of Evangelion.
oh.
Never saw Eva actually. Any of them?
Okay, so
Long-term
I watched Eva when I was 24, which was too old because I just watched it and was like, what the fuck was that shit? I was not impressed.
I'm over this idiot.
But I remember seeing the finale on Adult Swim and being like extremely unimpressed by like the entire like slideshow bits where it's just not animated at all. And then talking to a friend at the time on AIM about it, and he told me, oh, you didn't see the real ending. And I was like, what, did I miss an exit in episode 4 or some shit?
So
Did I not get all the pickups? What the fuck? How the fuck does an anime have a real ending?
Because it has a director that has opinions.
This is happy end.
I do like that song though. It's a good ending song.
Called
Yeah,
Sister Toad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good song, and it's
I heard it before I saw the scene it was tied to, and it was like, oh, it has a cool outro. Then I saw the scene, like, oh, it's
did you
really
actually
good.
listen to what the words were saying?
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
I vaguely. Well, I didn't on the first time. Then I looked at the lyrics. I was like, oh hell yeah, this rules. Love me a sad song with poppy music.
Yeah, I watched that
And the pumped
scene,
up
and
kicks
you know,
enjoyer.
14-year-old me was like, I just kind of stared at my monitor for a while and was like, I think I need to lie down.
Yeah, it probably would have hit me harder if I was that age. I think at that age I was watching Trigun.
Excellent choice.
Trigun sucks. Love that shit.
And I remember like feeling impacted by the ending of Trigun. That was pretty good.
Trigun's ending is excellent.
Yeah. And I didn't find out until recently that it was Madhouse Studios that made it. It's like, oh yeah, they did One Punch Man. They do.
Yeah.
Well, the
Madhouse
first season of One Punch Man.
One Punch Man season 1, good one.
Good one, yeah. I have affection for season 2. I have not found it in me to power through season 3, but like I have opened up multiple episodes and just sort of clicked through them and being like, ah, yes, this is the most like straightforward adaptation of the manga imaginable, which is great. I love the manga, but like there's no, I don't feel like I'm getting any value add from it.
Yeah, it's like it lacks the beauty of the Boros fight, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Or like
we're
the beauty of the Sea King fight, or any of the fights really, because like
Oh yeah.
it's like
we're,
the
we're in an
One
age when
Punch-
there's some absolutely gorgeous like adaptation work for anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, like JJK, which is not especially to my liking, but even I can see like, oh, this fucking gorgeous, you know?
It's very artistic.
Or like in my field, Watanabe is just gorgeous as an anime.
I don't know what that is. I've never heard that name.
It's the English name is A Monster Wants to Eat Me. It's about a suicidally depressed
girl and a mermaid who seems to really love her and is promising to eat her when she gets better.
Sure.
Is this like one of those things where like it's like straight people don't understand? Real sexiness is like when getting stabbed to death and you're both cars. Is this one of those things?
Yeah.
No, it's
Wait, we can both be cars?
It's very. This is a metaphor.
I was about
And
to ask.
I feel it is a well done metaphor. it is one of the most like frank depictions of depression I've seen in media. That like it's very effective.
It's a metaphor for being so fucked up you can only get off being eaten by a mermaid. And you're just chilling in your shitty apartment. Gooning to like OnlyFans girls dressed as mermaids eating like gummies shaped like dudes. You're like, this is so fulfilling. Oh my god! I gotta turn on another screen.
Why is gooning a word?
Why wouldn't it be?
Because
Like, I
is the master of this world.
That was a lot of answers all at once.
So I was trying to think like the worst person to talk about gooning with, and I was favoring like one's own grandfather. Like, imagine your grandfather sitting you down and being like, "Yeah, I've discovered this gooning stuff, and it's amazing. You gotta get in on this shit.
See, like
I gotta get lubes and everything now."
My grandfather is mercifully dead, so I don't have to imagine that. And I don't say that lightly. I love that man. He was incredible. Just everybody loved him. So like, you know, not even allowing that image to enter my head. But like, when you said what the worst person to, I assumed like the worst public figure, and obviously it's Elon Musk.
No, but see, I have to disagree with that just because Elon Musk knows right off the bat what you're talking about. I feel like your worst choice would be somebody who's like, wait, what do you mean? Like, somebody who, like, there's just that terrible level of having to watch them suddenly understand what you are saying.
No, I don't want them to understand what I'm
God,
saying,
that would be amazing.
Because in no scenario am I the one initiating this conversation.
You not tarnish LeVar Burton like that. You monster.
So,
Well, I was gonna say Mr. Rogers, but he's dead.
that would
See?
probably be the worst person to expose to gooning.
So same statement though.
Same statement, yeah.
But who would be the worst person that would actually like appropriate it, but like barely understands what it means?
Donald Trump.
Yeah, okay. then fish in a barrel here.
These guys, they jerk off for 8 hours. It's incredible. They have the longest erections. The most beautiful OnlyFans girls on their screens.
The less impression.
They send each other these tributes.
I think this like qualifies me for like at least 10 more puns.
Probably.
That was a bar that I don't, no.
Big Lebowski, but instead of Neelis, they're Gooners.
We believe in gooning the Lebowski.
You are going to want your rug back now.
Goggle Bob, I'm sorry about what we've done to your Let's Play.
Are you?
I'm gonna say you're not. It's cool.
No! Not even a little bit!
He's so angry it's gonna take like 7 or 8 straight hours of gooning just to recenter himself.
I would never accuse Goggle Bob of that. How dare you?
That's 6 or 7 hours of doing.
Which of the Shovel Knight characters is like the gooner?
I think
man.
King Knight.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Struggling
see
to
that vibe.
find something because I don't remember and I don't know how to look for it.
Well, the
It's
answer
like-
isn't Google.
Well,
Not anymore.
thanks, Genius.
Oh, Pete, I just realized you mentioned that I like upbeat, like depressing songs. You mentioned AJK. I was like, yeah, I love that band.
That
Edward!
Edward.
Edward!
Edward.
Glad to hear you recovered, Edward.
He yelled
Oh,
at me.
Edwards.
Yeah.
Edward, how could you?
Edward heard us talking about gooning and got upset.
Edward,
Rightfully
Grumps, sorry.
so. Like, I'm
Grumps.
sorry, Edward.
What?
Deserve that.
Grumps, hold Edward up to the microphone so I can apologize to him profusely.
He's already gone.
Can you relay? Can I trust you to relay a very important message to Edward for me?
Next time you see him.
All right. I want you to look Edward in the eye and tell him Beat isn't sorry at all. He'd do it again.
Fair. As expected.
So I do it 1,000 times more.
Oh God.
I'm trying to find this book that I like. It's weird because I don't remember how old I was when I read it, but it was. It was not in my school library. It was a book that was like. It was from a different school that someone else had like checked in, and I had like found it, and it was like it had like these.
My mind is racing through every book I read as a lad.
No, like your as a lad is different from my as a lad.
Clearly,
So
but,
it has to be like-
but some things are eternal. Like Gary Paulson's Hatchet did not come out when I was 12.
True. What any plot summary? Vague memories?
Yeah, like maybe we can help
Like
you out
I
here.
distinctly remember that the book used like 3D models, like CGI stuff. I think the book was dated like before 2015. It would have released before 2015.
All right, so I have
And
no
it
idea.
was-
In the plot or as cover illustration?
No, like it was like a straight up, like it was a whole picture book with like CGI.
Fucked up.
Reboot
so, like,
the book.
itself were like CGI in it. Or like
I just
CGI
heard
images.
Yeah, like 3D
all of-
renders.
Like
Was it
all
like
of
a
the
picture book
characters
you
were.
remember?
Yeah, it was like a picture book. Like it was mainly like the picture, and then like at the bottom there would be like dialogue and stuff from like the characters.
Are you sure you're not just describing Homestuck again?
No.
I'm sorry. It was free. I'm sorry.
It was a real physical hardcover book, and also the aliens were like blue, not like any of those other colors.
Oh, it's
They're
Avatar.
blue aliens.
I
It's
was
not Avatar.
okay. Like so, Gogglebob said Avatar. I was tempted to say the music video for Blue by Eiffel 65.
I love
The
that.
book.
To say reboot.
I love that song.
We all love that song. It's incredible.
What if they made like a book form of reboot? That would probably fit the bill.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be from Canada.
Have any of you ever tried looking up a book you can't remember and it's so hard that Google thinks you're being hacked?
Yes.
No.
Because I found there was a book I could not find like that was like about like a jade sculptor or like it was a short story. Sorry, there was like a jade sculptor that like had a tryst with like an emperor's wife, and it had a line of like our art is immortal and it mocks our immortality or something like that. Could
Holy
never
shit.
find it.
I just found a book I've described like 14 times about the kid that drowns in the river and the other kid feels guilty because he called out his friend on not being able to swim.
Oh
Oh shit! What book? I know that book.
A
On
separate
my
piece?
honor, Marion Dame Bauer. The moral of the story is if you have a shithead friend that lies about everything, never call them out on it. Because they'll die and you'll feel guilty.
They're like, sitting there. It's like, how did you feel watching your friend die?
I think you're supposed to use that
Experience of my
platform
life.
to get the fish.
I know what I'm doing.
That reminds me
Do you?
of the plot of the book, which was the first time I ever read the word vermilion.
The first time I ever read Vermilion was at the Vermilion River in Illinois.
I forget. Is Vermilion red or green?
Red.
Red.
Oh, okay.
I only know that because of Path of Exile. I'm sorry, there's a Vermilion ring involved.
You're thinking of Viridian for green.
Viridian is green.
That's a color? Good.
Yeah.
It's like with connotations of like jewelry and stuff. Or maybe not. I think it's just a beautiful, vibrant green, right?
It's like a
Anyway.
forest comparison.
Yeah.
See, I assumed it was green because verde is Spanish for green, if I'm not
No,
mistaken.
Isn't
same
forest
root.
comparison vertiginous? Talking about
That one I don't
forest is
know.
vertiginous.
They're all the same root in Latin.
Oh no, that's vertical. I'm being dumb.
Okay, yeah. No, that makes more
Vertiginous
sense.
mountains. Yeah. Sorry.
Talk about I think you
Apical,
stopped
that's
talking
blame it on
yourself
that.
here.
What was that?
Oh wait, no, never mind. You figured it out.
So, does anybody remember like books they read like in middle school that they just fucking hated? Not like because like they were hard or something, but just like, wow, this is a
Separate
stupid ass story.
Yes,
Yes.
the Scarlet Letter.
I literally just told you all about fucking On My Honor.
Yeah. I was just reminded of a book called like Hurt the Elf.
I loved it.
I hated that book.
I read The Grapes of Wrath in high school, and I thought it was bullshit.
There's a book where it's just like it was like these kids growing up, and then like the World War II happened. It's like, yeah, nothing much happened in World War II. My trauma was with childhood.
That might have been a separate
I
page.
remember reading that book. It's like, kind of sucked.
I read
It's like I was
Stranger in a
thinking-
Strange Land by Robert Heinlein, and at first I was enjoying it because it was set in Bethesda, Maryland, and I was like, I don't know where that is. But then it started getting to the weird sex stuff. and
It started
like,
getting my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hated Wuthering Heights. The book is such a fucking
Yeah.
slog.
And it's also just like it's that kind of like frustration of characters, just like that some people really like and I just do not enjoy.
The entire thing is just, no, see, they're all fucked up together and they hate each other together. And that's the whole plot. And I was just like, well, that's fucking stupid and boring.
And it lasts for 300 pages or something.
Yep, it just keeps fucking going.
More.
My teacher was like absolutely into that. She was like, no, you have to understand. She hates Heathcliff, but she loves him, and she like despises the idea that that he could be happy, but also despises the idea of her own happiness. And I just like, I think I rose my hands and said, "That's fucking stupid." I didn't say that obviously, but that was genuinely my attitude.
She actually loves the meat train.
I was gonna say she loves that whole handed unlovable hands shit.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
We're going mountain
I'm
roads.
talking about the good Heathcliff.
Oh well, we all love the good Heathcliff.
I do like the plot point of Heathcliff and
No, man, I'm
just willing himself to death.
I'm stepping away here. Heathcliff, born bitch ass, can just move on by.
Damn.
I'm sorry, you're
Time for him.
canceled.
Yep. Ratioed motherfucker.
Yep.
On
Cats
this-
and company.
Hi, Edward.
Cats in bullshit.
Edward's here!
Edward.
Edward is far better than Heathcliff because Edward is real.
True.
What was the like the B-side of the Heathcliff cartoon? Like the one with the hat?
Marmaduke.
No, cats in company.
The junkyard cats or whatever.
The junkyard cats who owned a fucking owned a fucking '57 Chevy for some reason.
That's awesome.
And there was like the girl cat who was like a fucking aerobics instructor for some reason. But
It's just-
the reason was this show was drawn by hideous, irredeemable furries.
They were just drawing an 80s woman and she turned into a aerobics instructor. It was the knee socks. It was just your brain filling in the gap.
Oh, jeez. It was like the most depraved thing you could imagine until SWAT cats came out.
I remember literally nothing about SWAT cats other than, wow, the mayor's secretary shows up a lot. I wonder why that is. She doesn't fly a plane.
Legitimately, she was the only female character. I mean,
Yep.
Ample knows what I'm going to suggest. What was the name of that? Like, Biff Ramrod, or whatever that character's name is.
Oh yeah, no, 100%, you know, a show written by and for people who wanted the big cat to raw them.
Most among us.
Most of us.
Most of us.
A lot of us.
You know how many days of my life I've gone to bed not having one of the cartoon cats to raw my ass? Every single one. It's a hell of a run. I think I'm gonna see where it takes me.
You're going for the record, AV.
Yeah, you know, I've been doing
Keeping the streak alive.
closing in on 50 years now. I'm just gonna fucking ride it out.
What about, like, thinking about it? Like, you said not wanting to, but what about thinking about it as you fall asleep?
I exist as a
There has to have been at least
prisoner.
an
I exist as a prisoner of the internet of my youth. Therefore, when I die, as the lights go out, as my neurons, you know, finally fail, the images that come with me beyond the bridge of death are going to be like Goatsy and something from Fur Affinity.
I like
Because
how I was
this is the
thinking
life
that's,
that I
that's
chose.
definitely the peak, like, internet image to die with your brain.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Goatsy
God,
goes
as
right
somebody
there.
from, like, roughly the same generation, AV. Yeah, like, as the memories fade, I'm still gonna, like, retain that one.
You're gonna remember Goatsy after you
unfortunately.
forget your grandchildren's name.
I am, and that sucks. I'm so mad about it.
You're gonna be like, little Timmy, didn't you used to wear a ring for some reason?
No.
I'm still mad that one of my earliest memories is of a fucking cereal commercial.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's
For Fruit Wheats.
Fruit
It was
Your brain invented a
they were
cereal.
shredded wheats, like frosted mini wheats, but without the frosting. But instead, they had like a little bit of jam in them. They were real good, actually.
Oh well. Okay, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, no,
That
my
does
grandmother
actually
ate
sound pretty
those.
But the idea that there's a cereal called Fruit Wheats is like, do you live in the background of a sitcom? Like, are you not allowed to have real?
cereal like
in
that,
that
so I
era,
don't remember it being called that.
This was the mid '80s, so it's like. The commercial was like this long-haired blonde dude at a piano going, "New Fruit Wheats, the in cereal."
Can we YouTube this to confirm that it is actually Fruit Wheats? Because it would be hilarious if it's one of your earliest memories and you forgot the
Searching
name
now.
of it.
Does anybody
Fruit
remember...
Wheats commercial. YouTube auto finished it for me. There's gotta be something
Oh, yeah.
here. I am not seeing a dude at a piano.
Nabisco Fruit Wheats.
I told
You
you.
know what
it was
everything
real.
is. All right, yeah, you were right. Morning song.
I told you.
Morning song. No lies detected.
This
Dumping this in general.
This ad is actually pretty fucking like well made. Oh my god, it's got the bouncing food dropped on a table.
I think... Does anybody else have, like, really early memories of, like, freaking Reader Rabbit and Number Muncher? I think we...
Yeah,
I think
Number Muncher for sure.
Hey, number muncher, yes.
The fucking game where you had to sell like tomato plants.
Oregon Trail.
Talk about why are you afraid to stand on the thing that bumps you up into the air? What's going on
Because
here?
getting this jump is difficult.
I don't consider first grade really early.
Yeah, this would be, like, preschool. or,
Yeah,
like,
here it is. It's called The Marketplace. It's an old game called The Marketplace for the guys that go Oregon Trail.
Fuck!
It is,
I know what
it's a
you're
game-
talking about.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
learn by
so
selling
mad.
apples, tomato plants, and lemonade. you set the prices at an apple orchard. You set prices. I mean, in Sell Tomatoes, you get to build an advertising budget.
What's in this one?
Cool.
It's called the Marketplace.
Let me see if I remember the picture of it.
And then there's my favorite, which is Sell Lemonade. You can combine both price setting and advertising. And sales are affected by the weather. So you want that bitch to be hot.
Goggle Bob, you're not gonna get it. Goggle Bob, don't. Oh, what do you know?
I like that
What
there's
do
a
you
delay so I can just happily sit here and smile as you describe
commercial is
it.
different than I
Goggle
remember.
Bob, like 9 times out of 10, the delay just means I get to go, oh, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and then I'm right.
Look at that fucking lemonade. Have you ever seen lemonade that refreshing? No.
You are
It's
the
brown.
advertising department.
That's what that is the wrong color of lemonade, my friend. Like, I don't know what the fuck you've been drinking, but that ain't lemonade.
It looks
Whatever
like
I'm drinking.
making it orange.
Yeah, it looks like a
Look at my
grapefruit.
horse is amazing. Little leg, ooh, tastes just like raisin. Stroke of his mane, he turns into a flake, and then turns back again when you tug on his wing. Ooh, that's dirty. Do you think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, ooh, sweet lemonade.
That is not how fruit wheats is
I'm
sold.
not even gonna try and learn.
It's a Weeble song.
Incidentally, did you see the Capybara one from like a year or two back?
Oh shit, he's still doing work?
He's still doing work.
Holy shit, no, I have not
You go to
seen
link it
that
in
tomorrow.
Snapchat.
Flash may be gone, but Weeble remains.
Weeble remains.
I feel like if
Good night, everybody.
Have a good
His
one.
animations are better than ever, like quality-wise. Good night.
I don't think there is any person in the history of ever who has composed more earworms than Weeble.
You might be right.
We'll stop it now.
That's Magical Trevor, right?
Yep.
Everyone loves Magical Trevor.
There we go.
Trixie Does are ever so clever.
I died.
So did I.
Good job. Great work, Calscrub. Oh wait, I can watch Calscrub instead of watching Gogglebomb. Tough choice.
I will say this is my last level of the evening, so.
I know. And I'm not trying to be mean. But also,
Well,
it
no, I
seems
just-
unfair to like hit a guy with a pool cue against a woman with 2 psychically controlled blades the size of her body.
Oh, I thought one of them was the game Gogglebob's currently playing.
Nobody's got a pull cue this time. I've got a little staff.
Yeah,
Nice.
we didn't have to fight Snooker Knight. He got him cut.
Cool cue, Rex. Blades that
Who is Pete describing as having 2 blades?
Remthal.
Oh, okay.
Not sure how you would describe those things she has floating behind her.
Well, because
Two swords,
they're
that's
kind of
Look that
sentient.
sharp.
So last night it occurred to me that plastic wrap in my house has never been used for food.
Okay.
It's only
Has it been used to wrap Roy Orbison?
I don't have context.
Good. I'm not gonna give any.
No, so I've used it to when I'm dyeing my hair. I've used it to wrap my air conditioning units when they're out of season. I've now used it to wrap my tattoos. Never used it to wrap food.
You could have wrapped your air fried fries.
Why would I wrap my air fried fries? I
Why
ate them
not?
all.
Are you essential and eat?
Okay, we got no words out of that one.
You completely cut out.
I apologize. I was joking that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The void. I was joking that Goggle Bob, since she already ate her fries, if she was going to like use the plastic wrap on them, she would have to eat plastic wrap, which seemed like a bad idea.
I agree.
I do not recommend eating plastic wrap. It sounds awful.
0 to 10 would not recommend. But no, I say that as I'm sitting here trying to crochet and not plastic wrap to scrape off my arm. This has been an adventure.
Tattoos are surprisingly difficult. Like, they never talk about that.
Yeah.
Like, let me not touch this part of my body I'm used to touching for the next 2 weeks.
Ooh.
I didn't.
I'm enjoying Robot Team.
Your next adult B.
Sorta.
You sound off the game, Grace.
Nope.
That cut out. I could not get it.
He's got a random galley scream in the background.
It is a robot,
really good.
unfortunately.
How dare you?
Skelebot.
Disgusting. Alright, I'll leave the call and rejoin, see if that does shit.
Alright. Good luck.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Welcome back.
Yeah.
For now.
I don't have any other tabs open than Goggle Bob. And I'm not entirely possible. My internet does suck ass.
It
But,
could be the entire state
we're
of Florida.
just-
Who knows?
Oh, that's also very possible.
Anyway, plastic wrap? Were we still on plastic wrap or did we moved on?
I moved on.
Use it for what you like.
See, some of the people that I know, that's gotten into a weird conversation that I did not need to know about people that I know.
We're not asking you to tell us about your or your people you know's proclivities.
Or Roy Orbison.
I'm so confused. Continue to stay that way. Just saying. I prefer the confusion to the knowing.
Yeah, knowledge is an abyss beckoning to us that I might watch us die.
I mean, we call it the internet these days.
I misheard and I thought you said abacus.
That too.
Kind of.
Knowledge is abacus.
My dad used to have an abacus on the wall in his office, and he labeled it early Chinese computer mean time between failures 4,000 years.
Like, we'll just acknowledge that's clever.
It is clever, but like, you know, it's not that clever. No, my primary thought, is, like word association when I hear abacus, is the time I shotgunned the Hello Kitty show about the sad accountant.
Oh yeah,
who,
Agro
likes metal. Yeah, Agretsuko, yeah, that one. And like, she is nominally an accountant. People were like, "Oh, B, you're an accountant. You should check this out."
Oh,
so I check it
no.
out, and it's just them fucking around with abacuses, like as shorthand for doing work. And I'm like, you could have just like sent the accounting department of Sanrio an email. This isn't hard.
I tried watching that show and just I was working in an office at the time, and the stress of being around people in an office was just a little bit too real. So I stopped watching it.
I was like dealing with extreme job-related burnout when I shotgunned it, and the shotgun is the correct like term. I basically blasted the entire season on my phone in bed after work one day. And I was just like, you know, you don't have to. I'm not like demanding like 100% accuracy to my fucking job of all things. That's some loser shit. But like, there is a cheat code to like the moment that all accountants hate. That's close. You could just say it's close, and every accountant would be like, ah, you got it right.
Don't even have to be an accountant to hate that.
Yeah. I was still working as a pizza delivery driver when Death Stranding came out and everybody was raving about it, and I was like, why would I want to play a game that's just my job?
I will say I have not watched Office Space since I got an office job because I don't hate myself that much. But
I
also
watched it a couple years back. It's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, but I had seen it while I was working retail, and then once I got an office job, then I watched Clerks.
There you go.
Doing it all out of order.
Right?
Guys can Clerks the animated series come up on me.
Oh, did you say the animated series?
Yeah, you nobody did that.
No, I just came back.
Yeah, you did that one to yourself.
No, the only other one was after having moved out of the house that we bought, being told to watch The Money Pit.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, I watched it between moving out of House 1 and buying House 2, so...
The sequel.
The Squeakquel, if you will.
I will not.
I will not.
Even you
I
can
will.
beat.
Oh, I would. You know I fucking would, fanboy.
Definitely Mouse.
Yeah, beat absolutely would.
You don't have what it takes.
Just did.
Definitely Mouse.
Beats posturing for class. It doesn't have
Wow, fanboy.
Wow,
We've said a lot of shit about each other over the years, but that one hurt.
He would not call a friend's second house the Squeakquel.
No, I would do that.
Nah,
That's pretty fucking funny, actually.
you don't have what it takes.
I just did.
To be fair, my name wasn't on the first house at all, so I'm okay. This is my first house. It's fine.
That was zero mission.
House type 0.
No, don't make me think about it.
I just did.
That was a fucking video game that, like, goes with Final Fantasy edgy bona fides in scene 1 by cutting a Kokobo's head off.
I only played like a demo at PAX and was extremely bored by it. I was like, this is a Final Fantasy game?
Playing through the game
extremely
is
bad.
extremely boring.
What
Yeah, it's
game is
extremely
this?
bad.
Final Fantasy Type 0.
It's extremely bad.
It sounds.
It plays like, in terms of gameplay, it's like what if Crisis Core was fun.
Which was already pushing boundaries, let's say.
No!
And then, like,
Yes.
as a narrative.
Can't believe you're losing this badly to Plague Knight, Bob.
How to describe this in a way that will make it clear to the people to which I speak. Narratively, it is like bottom tier Final Fantasy.
My only exposure to Type 0 was in Final Fantasy Pictologica, the Picross game, and only thing I took out of it is that it's the one where Sid is the villain.
There's several of those, actually.
Yeah, it happens.
We've had a few villainous ones.
The main villain.
True enough. Although I'm pretty sure he gets superseded by some bullshit or another. But... yeah. Type 0 is a narrative that I find particularly terrible as someone who has a lot of space in his heart for Final Fantasy being stupid. It's not fun.
It's tearing
Also,
the head off
it's
a
by
trophy. Oh,
default.
stupid.
It's also by default Beat's least favorite because it is technically high school Final Fantasy.
I didn't play it past like a weird bad demo at PAX. I like.
No, I'm just saying by
held the
default it would be
controller,
your least favorite.
mashed it for a little bit and found nothing had happened interesting. It would be by default my least favorite. Granted, Final Fantasy VIII is also Final Fantasy but high school.
This is
Yeah,
much more Final
that's
Fantasy but high
dimension,
school.
Damn, learning all
Like-
sorts of stuff tonight.
Like the entire party is your class.
That's hilarious.
Your
They
class
all
is
have
white
numbers.
mage.
They all have numbers. Their numbers are like card deck.
Oh,
I was about to say
I
have
thought-
cards.
I was certain you were gonna say their numbers were their grades, and like when one guy was just failing, you would just like have to try and keep him out of the party.
That would be very funny. That would be
That
way
would've
more
been funny.
of a sense of humor. Like that would involve the game having way more of a sense of humor than it does. This is an utterly joyless video game.
That's a shame.
Look out, we're trying to keep the dumb kid out.
As much as I'd love to keep talking about the dumb kid, I'm gonna check out.
Yeah, we're
Didn't
wrapping
really-
up here anyway, so.
Yeah.
Plague Knight infected me a week ago, and I hate him for it.
We're not blaming Edward.
Like everybody's been sick these days.
It's going around.
Tis the season.
I have luckily managed to avoid it, in part by being a shut-in.
No, I guess I'll.
I
I'll
somehow
keep
haven't
this
gotten
guy.
sick either, even though I work in an office where they didn't even close for COVID. That was before I joined.
I was about
thankfully.
to say, but you missed that. But oh, okay, I'm gonna beat this ninja, and then we're going to bed.
Is this like some sort of like special DLC character? She looks like she's not from here.
Musically, I believe there were 3 different characters that, like, if you paid the right Kickstarter level, like, they got in the game type of thing. Like, people paid to have this character in.
Okay, so she's someone's OC or
I think, but also, I think this character becomes relevant in one of the later campaigns. But I don't know if that's because they had like a spare character lying around type of thing.
just saying she has big OC energy.
I think it's he, by the
I don't care.
way.
Alright, good.
Not like to correct you, I think it is, but that may be wrong.
Another pickup.
Well, I mean, it picks up Edward yelling, so why
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I listened to every
Edward might
single
be loud.
Dropkick Murphys album over the last 2 days.
Actually, I was sad that somebody said they had never heard of Dropkick Murphys before, because,
That is a little sad, yeah.
yeah, like, that is
It went very well.
some great
Had a
party
great
music.
time. They have some excellent party music. I would say their last album surprised me just by the straight up bangers ratio on it, because it had an impressively high hit rate, and also it had a entire song about how the entire band, the Dropkick Murphys, fucking loves the big dude from Pennywise, which is awesome.
Alright, now I'm going to officially wrap it up. So,
Alrighty.
we're going to close here for the night, and we'll pick up where we left off next week with more Plague Knight. Now that we have defeated Shovel Knight in more ways
You
than
mean
one.
to say we were gonna pick up next week with Battletoads?
That also might happen. But for now, good night.
Good night.
Eh.